Going live now. Hello, real fam. Good evening. How is everyone doing? It's a beautiful day, and it's your girl CB. I'm here with a very exciting episode of Crazy Love. How you guys doing? So today I have three stories. One, as you can see on the screen, my husband forgot to pay my bride price. That's a very interesting one. And then, but this is the one we are starting with. This one is so interesting. I'm going to be telling you a little bit about this story, and then I'll play the video thereafter. But hey, let me quickly recognize my real fam that are already in the building. Hi, Messi. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being on time. Hi, Luke. Luke, welcome. Hi, Chinko. How you doing? Chinko, I love this your name. Oh. Welcome. Hi, sis. Comfort Agagri. How you doing? Thank you for joining. Sister Labelle in the building. Good evening, ma. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you guys for joining. African Simba. Thank you so much. It's the first time I'm seeing your name. Thank you for joining our show. Faith Esom, good evening, and thank you so much for joining our show. TGIF Real Fam, we have a very interesting story today. As you can see on the screen, I said Crazy Love. Now, this lady you're seeing on the screen and the young man, they were married some months ago. She's a Nollywood actress. Yeah, hi Chucky, I can see you. Welcome to the show. So she came out to cry. She was like, Nigerians, please help me. My life is at risk. My husband forgot to pay my bride price. He's threatening me. He says if I leave him, he's going to fine me. So, and you know, for a woman, it takes a lot to actually come out and say things like that. You just got married. It's not even up to a year. And then you want to leave the marriage. She even made a statement like, the shoe I took home isn't my size. It no longer fits. So, guys, we are going to be dissecting this issue today, and then we are also going to be taking home some lessons. So, thank you everyone for joining. I see Sissy in the building. Sissy, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Just so we can get the full story, Uncle Beno will be playing the video so that we can all hear what she has to say. Uncle Ben, please help me play the video. Thank you so much, sir.
My bride price. Tell him not to harm my family, not to harm me or my family. This marriage is not working. I have tried everything possible to make this marriage work. I'm living in fear. Something strong is happening to me. And if I don't come out to say it, I don't know where I will be tomorrow. I know a lot of people will laugh at me. I don't care. My life is more important to me. The shoe that I took home is not my size. Chibuzo Erikife is threatening me that if I leave him, he will buy me. I've written a petition about this, and he's in police station right now. Chibuzo Erikife is threatening my life. I don't want the marriage anymore. I'm not happier. That no, oh yeah, chum. I'm not giving me fair. He said that to my face, and I've been living in fear since. His bride price is not on my head. The day they came to marry me, they forgot to pay my bride price, and my family called them last 2 weeks ago to come and pay my bride price. Tell him not to harm my family, not to harm me or my family. This marriage is not working. I have tried everything possible to make this marriage work. The shoe is very tight on my leg. I cannot fit in. And I told him that I want to leave. And he said that if I leave him, he will buy me. This guy married me thinking that I have money to spend. When he came into my life, I thought it was all love. And I saw the way it was going. I was building this house when you came into my life, and I will finish it. Please, if you know you love me, I'm not asking you for money. Don't give me and don't ask me. Let me just finish and concentrate on my life. Manamba, ever since then, all hatred. He will not even touch me. He will not even touch me as a woman. And I've complained to his family about this. Hasn't Wendy, no ye change. This guy is strengthening my life. I don't know what to do. And you're going to petition a police station about it. We went to Lagos together. Lagos Munayaji together. I don't know. He ain't even Lagos. But I got there. I didn't even ask questions. I did the advert myself. The guy gave me money. Ego borom. Little money that I know that is not even up to my endorsement money. I took it. My husband wants that little money they gave to me. I told him that I will not give him that money. I will not give it to you. And when we were leaving, I took that money, I put it in the POS. He became so angry that he go in a POS. When we were going back, the guy gave him money just to make him happy. We came back and he still want that money. He said, this is my little one. The guy gave you money. So why do you want the little one I have? I went to Lagos and I stayed 1 week in Lagos. 1 week in Lagos. A businesswoman went to Lagos and I stayed 1 week. And I was enjoying it because no one needed him with the business. I never complained about it. Since that time, my husband refused to call me on phone. We had plans that we were coming back to Asaba together. He didn't come back with me. And he did not call me to know if I got home. Till date, he has not, when I opened the phone, I've not heard his voice till date. It's more than 2 weeks or 3 weeks now. And I've told his parents about it. Hasum Oya, now Yoya. I said them that I will not yaw again. Adema Yozi, not again the bed. And if I continue living like this, I will go down 6 feet. The good part of it is that he did not bear my pride price. My father called me 2 weeks ago that they should come and pay my pride price. That he had me be a list. No one can name any muno. Obu no 5 naira. Now that day they came to our house. They did not enter into the house. Mego. Right now, rumor has it that he wants to kidnap me. That he wants to suffer me because I posted the house that I built. That's why will I post a house and say that I built it single-handedly? And I started building that house when he came into my life. Okay. Since I've seen that the thing is no longer working, I want to leave. My worry right now is that this guy wants to frustrate me. I've been hearing rumors and I've dreamt, and I told him that I saw chimpanzee where a chimpanzee kidnapped me. Also, no, I'll be chimpanzee kidnapped. Guys, I don't know what to do. Chibuze Erikive is not who I thought he is. Good day, everyone. I'm living in fear. Something strong is happening to me.
Okay, there you have it, guys. You've heard from the horse's mouth. That's Nollywood actress Ivan Okoro. So she's narrating her ordeal. Apparently, they've not even been married for up to a year, and she's already experiencing all this. But I remember when she got married earlier on, she was, this pepper them gang now. She was always doing it online, like she was trying to pepper them. Yes, my husband is the best. All this new new bride syndrome. That's what I call it. Oh, my husband is the best. Look at what my husband got for me. All those show of new brides usually do. So technically, what she's saying now is she's tired of the marriage and she has come. She's out now. She's begging Nigerians to help her, especially because he's threatening her. She also stated in that video, if you had paid attention, that she has written a petition, and then she saw a silver lining. That silver lining right there is saying, "Oh, thank God he didn't pay my bride price, but right now he wants to find me." So basically, why I call this crazy love is I don't understand how they forgot to pay your bride price, my sister. Like, make it make sense. How are you married? Last time I checked, I'm an Igbo lady, and I know you're not married until your bride price is paid. So it's funny that she said they forgot to pay her bride price. That even the dad was like, call your husband. The main thing has not been done. And then she said, even while in that marriage, he was barely touching her. I think maybe they were living like brother and sister. So I don't understand all this. This is why you shouldn't believe everything you see on social media. And now she's saying that there's a rumor out there. She's alleging that he wants to kidnap her and hurt her family. She's even telling us that she had a dream where she saw chimpanzee. And then she told him, sis, how do you tell a man who has been threatening you that, oh, I saw a chimpanzee in my dream trying to kidnap me or hurt me or something? It's really crazy. That's exactly why the title is up there. Thank you guys for joining me. If you're just joining, this is Crazy Love with CB, but the channel is Hangouts with Uncle Beno. Please hit the like button and share. And if you're joining us for the first time, please subscribe and turn on the notification button. Thank you. This is a very interesting one. I'm going to be reading comments, but if you want to give your 2 cents, I'll be leaving the link in the comment section so you can join the studio and give your 2 cents. I have a question though. I'm going to pull it up right now. Now, this is one of the questions. This is it. I know we have Igbos in the comment section. So my question is, I'm going to be reading comments, like I said. My question is it possible to forget bride price? Because our sister here, Ivan Okoro, said they forgot to pay her bride price. But right now that it looks like she's not enjoying the marriage, she's seeing that her bride price not being paid as a silver lining. Oh, thank God, there's nothing linking me to this man, even though we were married. And oh my God, this is really crazy. So if you Chucky, so if you want to give your 2 cents, that's the link in the comment section. Join in and let's dissect this issue. And I also have another interesting story, like I said. Okay, first of all, let me be reading these comments. I start this comment from Faith Esom, and I'll be reading it now. So Faith said there were a lot of red flags about her husband, allegedly. It was only after a month or a week of meeting each other that's when they got married, allegedly. He was also abusive to his previous wife. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Faith, for sharing that. Wow. You see? And a lot of people are even saying that they warned her. And now let me take this comment from Chucky. Chucky is saying, my Igbo people love bride price more than nothing. I don't see the logic. Exactly. I don't get why she's saying they forgot. I don't know. It looks like audio marriage, something that is not real. But hey, we said congratulations, right? Thank you so much, Chucky, for that comment. And I'm taking this one from Comfort Adagri. Comfort said, it's not few months ago this lady was is it not few months ago this lady was praising this young man? It is well. Yes, exactly what people are saying, and people cannot get why everything just came crumbling. Let me quickly welcome Abby to the studio. Hi, Abby. Welcome.
Hi,
How you doing?
CB. I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. Thank you for joining Crazy Love with CB this evening.
No worries at all.
So, what do you think about Ivan Okoro? I believe you've seen the video.
I have actually, and I agree with everybody in the comment section. A few videos have come out from a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, her praising this man. I think it's obvious that he's one of those ones where I don't know. Unfortunately, celebrities and fake life. I think it's one of those ones where she wanted to be married. She got married. Somebody also came out to call the man all sorts of things, of fraud, 419, and all of that stuff, and she defended him, which I think has already been spoken about in the comment section. So I think she's aware. I do think it's one of those ones where she married herself, in quotes. So she probably paid for stuff and made it seem like what it is not. That's my opinion, because she wanted to be married so bad. So this is what is happening to her now. That's what I think.
So, Abby, technically, you're saying she was desperate.
Yes, I think she was desperate because I don't know. I know that you can't always listen to, speculation and online people, but it would make sense if you're constantly getting the same thing to hold on and investigate, you know? And then she has to also, I mean, she doesn't have to answer, but she has to also be honest about what he did while they were dating. Did she pay for the wedding? What do you mean? How CB, sorry, how do you get to the next stage without bride price being paid? It's not possible now.
I do not know. Like, it's not
Because
possible.
even
I,
before
I just don't
Inganko,
understand that part, but
because let's even say most of
mm,
the time, you even do negotiation the night before, the evening before, assuming you have like a big traditional wedding. Most
absolutely.
of the time, you either do the
Yes.
negotiation the night before, the morning off, in house. So how do you get to the second stage if you have not done the negotiations? I don't understand. So something
That's
is
what
missing.
that's
Something
why
is
I don't.
missing.
Yeah, so something is definitely wrong somewhere. But right now, um, did I also mention that I don't know if we heard that part where she said he thinks her money is his money. Those were not her words specifically, but he was giving her that
Yeah.
impression that okay, anything you have is mine. And then the fact that she built that house and she posted it on social media and said, "Oh, I built this house from the scratch."
Mm-hmm.
And the guy was like, "Why would you say that? That she's taking all the glory?" Maybe he was expecting her to just include him, like, "Oh, we are done, fake life stuff. Oh, we are done with our house. Hey guys, see myself and my husband built this house." But man, I think in this case she built the house alone and she wasn't giving him that credit. He didn't like that. And not to mention that he was threatening her. Like, I don't get it.
So, CB,
I'm
can you
glad
see
she
what I'm
actually fight.
saying?
Yes,
Can you
yes, I'm
see
seeing
that?
what you're
Can you
saying.
see that this man also has the impression that she needs him for her status? Because a lot of times, what happens in
Exactly.
these sort of situations where you're dating someone popular, you think that they cannot come out to talk. That's their last resort. Because you know they don't want to embarrass themselves. It's easy for someone that's a public figure or has X amount of followers on social media to, it's hard for them to come out to say they want to, throw themselves under the bus or whatever, because they know that it's embarrassing. They know that in most situations as well, it might go against whatever work they. Some people don't get endorsements because of things like this. So a lot of these relationships, the men are okay with being toxic because they don't think you're going to come out to talk. So I have a feeling that the man was aware that she needed him for that image of being a married woman. Remember a couple weeks ago, I was
Exactly.
saying that a lot of people in this industry, a lot of women in this industry, one of their biggest fear is that they will never be married because of the reputation that most of the girls in the industry have, you know? So whenever they see someone that wants to marry them, it's exciting. They kind of jump at it without thinking that it might be a bad idea because they have that reputation of not being able to stay in marriages for long. They have that reputation of, most of them are runs girls and all of that stuff. So generally, it's almost as though those sort of jobs or those sort of careers come with a curse, in a sense, where marriage might not be on the table. So I feel like that also adds to the desperation. Whenever a man comes, they don't feel the need to do the groundwork to make sure the guy is even worth that risk to begin with. They just jump into it. Also forgetting that they have a lot to lose, you know? So I think a lot of these men know that, unfortunately. And this particular man, he knew that and he was kind of using that to his advantage. That's what I think.
Thank you so much, Abby, for sharing that. I'm going to be taking some comments. I start this one from Luke. Luke is saying, now wetin happen to my sister friend just last month. She paid for almost everything and then fight for wedding reception because of money spread. Oh my God. Are you serious? Wow. My gender, like how far do we go? Why would you even pay for your Abby? What do you have to say? I mean, this is funny. Abby, are you
Hello.
here?
Yes, it's very common now. That's what I just said, CB. Have you not heard of this name before? It's more common than people think.
What?
2 days ago, I think, right? CC was saying, remember this case of IVD and this woman, CEO. Remember we were saying that how come what's her name? Blessing made it seem like he's Odogu. And then we uncovered the fact
Blessing.
that he doesn't have a business anymore. Remember, Sissy said something, Abby, have you forgotten that a lot of women will hype their men more than? Do you understand? That's how it is. So it's
Yes,
a lot of
like
women that will
package
cover
him to look like
in
it.
quotes. Yes, you're covering his shame. Covering his shame. You're paying for your own wedding. You're covering his shame. You're paying for his own what's it called? You're paying your own bride price. Just yesterday, Uncle Beno was shouting at us that make sure a man pays for the wedding. That's what Uncle Beno is talking about. Even if I was being troublesome, because what other time are you able to show that you can actually take care of the family you're about to start? You have to start with the wedding. Think about it. Later on, now in 5 years, you want to be angry that he's not a provider, someone that could not pay for wedding. Do you understand? It's one thing for you to say the wedding budget is $40,000 and you say, okay, someone like me, that $40,000, maximum $500 will enter. Someone like me, that's my mindset. I will just give you $500 that you will still be owing me because I'll collect my money back. Honestly, do you understand? So my point is, that is an opportunity to show that you're willing to provide, you're ready for this. Do you understand? If it's $20,000 you have, let's stick to the budget or forget about it. You too, as a man, you cannot go and say you want to marry someone that does not understand your budget. It might be a bad idea. Or someone that wants you to get ridiculous credit card debt or whatever loan that you have to take for the wedding. That might be a bad idea. Think about it. If it's $20,000 you have for a wedding, let it be $20,000. Don't let someone pressure you to do $100,000 wedding. That might not be your wife. Because now you have to do the calculations. Now there's so many things moving forward in that marriage that you might not be able to afford. And that is now going to be an issue. So what's the point? What's the point? Everybody should marry. And I remember I said this on another show, mentality. I have certain things that I like. I want to marry a man that thinks that way about certain things as well. Do you understand? I don't want a man that thinks that's okay to transcend. Thank you. Someone I will not think that I have dated someone that thought that spending 10 million naira in the club is normal every weekend. I don't subscribe to it. So it's things like that I think. But yeah, it's a lot of women do that. A lot of women are breadwinners, all sorts, even outside the wedding, and they pretend that it's their husband that is doing all of that stuff, but they're not happy. I think my thing is, it's okay if you're the breadwinner and that's what works for your family. Do you understand? But lying about it means that you're not happy about it. Do you understand? Covering up, and you just bought a bag. You buy a bag. CB, how many celebrities are lying every Valentine's Day? They buy all sorts of flowers and lying that it's a mysterious man that bought them. But they bought it themselves.
Mysterious man we never get to see.
Exactly. So this thing is part of their industry, this nonsense. And a lot of people that are not part of the industry are learning from them and think it's normal. You with your 400 followers, you want to follow somebody with 1 million
then some
followers.
people are actually pressured. Some people are actually feeling pressured on social media.
I
It's
say this
all
thing
of
all the
that.
time, even the influencer thing. You want to wear the clothes influencers are wearing. You want to, most of them are sent to them as PR. 80% of the things that influencers are wearing, perfumes they are spraying,
But
powder, foundation, makeup, hair, is sent to them. Why are you competing with people that are getting free stuff? You know? So yeah, this thing is very,
crazy
very
one.
believable.
Hmm. Let me quickly take, thank you so much, Abby. Let me quickly take this comment from Chinko. Chinko is saying, what is paining me is that they warned her about him, but she didn't listen. She deserves peace of mind. Hmm. But there's this question on the screen. Let me quickly pull it up. I want to ask this question. Did she pay for her traditional wedding? If you think she paid for her traditional wedding, please put a 1 in the chat. If she did not, put a 2 in the chat. Let me quickly take this comment from Chucky. Chucky says, let's not forget the family involved getting her to marry a man of their choice to marry, whom she's not in love with. Chucky, I don't understand this your comments. I think you have to explain. Okay, I'm going to quickly go through the chat and see how we are voting. So Abby is saying 1. Abby, multiple ones. Are you serious? Welcome, Dr. Dama. Welcome. And happy birthday to you, Ma. Happy birthday. I wish you all the best, Ma. Welcome to the show. Now, Faith is saying 1. Luke is saying 1. Wow. So we all agree that she prayed. She literally married herself. Her husband did not marry her. Whoa. This is really crazy. I mean, now that she's out here narrating her ordeal on social media, Abby, what do you think is the solution?
Sorry, what are you saying?
Like,
Now
oh, you
that,
didn't get me.
no, what you just
I
said, now
said
that
now that
something's, yeah.
she's out here on social media telling us what she's going through and how she doesn't want him anymore. What do you think she should
Me, I
do?
don't even know. Why is she telling us now? I don't even know. I don't know.
She's telling
She
us
should,
now. Once
she did
upon a
not pay
time, she
bride price
petted
now.
us.
But did she get married to him legally? He no pay
Oh
bride
my
price. That's
God.
not her husband now. She should go and report to the
Well,
police.
the threats are there. She said she already made she's written a petition already. The
I
threats are
don't think
there,
she's
and
looking for a solution, CP. I think what it is that obviously we know how the police can be, right? So for her, she's coming to put it out there so that he understands that the public now knows. So if anything happens to her, we know who to hold responsible in quotes. I think so. Because how can the public possibly help you except just put fear in him that there's now thousands of or millions of people that are aware? Do you understand? That's about
yeah,
it. I don't really think there's anything. It's not like she's asking us to recover money or asking what can we do really. So I mean, yeah, so I think it's more just so there's information, there's trail out there. There's something out there that listen, if anything happens to me, hold this person responsible so that he also thinks twice about his actions because people are now aware. But I really don't know what the solution is except just getting him out. But then again, I'm thinking about things here. Let's think about things like we live in the real world. If somebody is going through
exactly.
this sort of thing, the first thing that you do is probably like talk to family. So, what kind of relationship does he have with his own side of the family, and even her own side of the family, where there's nobody to, either get him out or okay, I'm not doing anymore. Please tell your son to leave my house, right? Or get him to act right. Whatever. I don't know what solution she wants. If she wants him to act right or she's not doing it again. Do you understand? So that's on that thing. Social media is always the last resort, which also makes me believe. I hope that social media is the last resort. But that also makes me believe that we might be right about her getting into something that she was aware of, and maybe she had that nonsense, that nonsense behavior we speak about all the time, where you think that it will be different for you, or you think that you can change him. You've seen the bad behavior,
Exactly.
but you think that you're superwoman or you're special, right? So I think she kind of knew and she ignored it, and now is here to bite her in the backside. That's what I think. So I don't know how we will help her, except pray for her.
She mentioned prayer also. She mentioned prayer when she said she told her in-laws, your son is not touching me, and they were like, okay, go ahead and pray for him. It's like, Nigerians, Africans, and prayer for everything. Someone needs a pragmatic solution, and everything they're telling her to do is just pray and believe. It is well. Thank you so much, Abby, for your contribution. So before I go to my next story, what's the lesson to take home from Ivan's case, Ivan Okoro? What's the lesson here? Because the truth is, some people will still not learn, but at the end of the day, we are here to learn. So what's the lesson we can take home from Ivan's ordeal?
I don't know. I think the one
Hello,
thing would
guys.
be desperation. Hello,
Yes,
Uncle Beno.
yes, Uncle Beno. Hi, welcome,
Oh,
sir.
wow. How a
Happy
day. I just
Monday.
see my busting real quick. Thank you,
Yeah,
Abby. How
yes,
is everybody
yes,
doing?
We're
we
I bet
good.
man, I
Thank
know
good,
first.
sir.
Yeah, man, I know first. I say, I
Uncle Ben.
hear, I was, yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you
Hello?
loud and clear, sir. Yes, we
Okay, you
can hear
called
you
me.
loud and
Anything?
clear, sir. Yeah, I
Yeah,
said,
anything you
don't come
called
and
me.
bash sisterhood, though. Don't come and bash sisterhood. This one you said hello
I'm,
now.
I'm not bashing sisterhood. But before I give my take, help make I shout out to Dr. Adama first. Sisterhood, una don't get problems, sis, no be small. Hey, Dr. Adama, how you doing, my sister? Happy
I was going to sing
birthday.
for her
We
too.
really, yeah, we really appreciate you. We appreciate the fact that you come down here, you roll with us, you make everybody laugh. Sometimes you get nasty, but that's it. That's how life rolls. Sister, we really love you. And we pray that the Almighty God will watch over you. You have been uplifted already.
Amen.
God will continue to uplift you.
Amen.
The smile, the
Amen.
joy, the happiness you bring to people's world, even if it is just online, but we can feel it. So we pray that God will continue to ensure such joy, smile, and happiness in your home too. Real fam, please help me celebrate Dr. Adama. Oh yeah, make I see the happy birthday celebration. I beg.
Please tap happy
Happy
birthday in the chat
birthday to
to
you.
Yes, so
Happy
you.
birthday
Happy
to you.
birthday to you. Happy
okay.
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Dr.
Dr. Adama.
Dana.
Happy birthday
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday to you. Oh, Uncle
to
Ben, why did you do that?
Why just
Uncle
my spell everything for
you.
us?
Una
Which one is
una
that
no
one?
sabi sing.
Happy
I
birthday,
dey give una
Dr.
break.
Happy
Adama.
Dr.
Doctor
Adama is
A.
already in the building.
Oh, you guys are about to make me cry.
Happy
Thank you
birthday,
so
Ma.
much. Thank
Wishing
you,
you
thank
many
you,
more
thank you,
fruitful
thank you.
years. And I'm wishing you
Amen.
plenty money in your bank account. I'm
Period.
wishing you
Mm.
God's favor.
I
I'm
know
wishing
that's
you
right.
blessings, increase in every area and aspect of your life in Jesus' name. And I wish you good
Amen.
health. You will
Amen.
celebrate the rest of your years on this earth in good health in
Amen.
Jesus' name. You will enjoy your life to
Amen.
the
Amen.
fullest. You will eat the fruits of your labor. Your children will surround your
Amen.
table. You will see your children's children. You will see your fourth
Amen.
generation.
Amen.
You will see
Amen.
your
Amen.
fifth,
Oh,
fifth
why?
generation, all in good health in Jesus' mighty name.
Amen.
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 Thank you, Ma,
Cindy.
so much for your
Dr.
guidance,
Adama.
your love, your
Amen.
support. You've been amazing. And we are blessed to have you in Real Farm. We love you, Ma. Kisses.
Period.
Mwah.
Thank you,
Love
thank you, thank
you.
you, thank you,
Dr.
thank you,
Adama,
guys.
Uncle
Yes.
Beno told me behind the scene, told me backstage that he's going to send Dom Perignon to you on the house.
Alakoba. No.
Yay! But Abby, you can't keep a secret. Why now?
Don't listen
Abby.
to her. Don't listen to her, Bill.
No,
Alakoba.
Periano. No NSC.
Now my signature drink is Ben. You have not done the audit of the one that you promised. You are
No,
started.
Oh my God.
I don't even say Boe Shadow. I say Dom Periano low.
Don't be. Ben, no. If I get that, we'll close the studio if I get that. Don't be.
No,
You know what
Don
don't be?
Peyo. Na Don Pedro. Don Pedro ni. Onigbese.
See, the one I like is the vintage one. It has to be aged. It has to be at least above 10 years. And that the model, yes, that's the one I like. So don't be. If you want to buy me one. But I just want to say
I
thank
know
you.
we know it's her favorite drink. Oh, hey.
It's very good. It is. But I just want to say thank you to the real fam. Backstage, I mean the message. But no, God will bless you. I don't know how our path
Amen.
crossed, but one thing I want to tell you is that you're a man that has a very big heart, and you promote people, you lift others up. And my prayer for you is that wherever you touch, whatever it is that is bothering you, or you are having challenges at this moment, Father Lord, please meet you at the point of your needs. I cover you and your
Amen.
family as you're on vacation, having a
Amen.
good time. Your lovely wife for always. They said a man that found a good thing, a good wife has found favor in the eyes of God.
Favor, yes,
You are
sir.
highly favored. You are not just highly favored,
Amen.
you're surrounded by women and men who love you. Oh, Uncle Ben, my heart is
Amen.
so full.
Dr.
Thank
A,
you
we
so
are
much.
celebrating you, Dr. A. Now
We
you will
love
celebrate.
you.
Forget my coconut head.
Thank you so much. You didn't have to do this. Abby, oh my God. Abby is a daughter that's, I don't know where to start with
Oh, Dr.
Abby.
Dama, it's
Abby,
not about us, please.
Biko
It's
Chukwuna
about you
Goziem Gi, eh?
today. It's about
Yes, I
Amen.
just want you guys to know this is
Amen.
about all of us. Chukwuna Gozie Abby. You are Ihama, but
Amen.
Amen.
Adamado, Adakajara Kaja. You're one in a
Iṣẹ́
million.
He's in the building.
Brown sugar. Brown sugar.
Ain't that right, brown sugar?
how you guys doing?
And Cindy, the
Uncle
value.
Bino, Uncle
Yes,
Bino,
so
Uncle
yes.
Yes,
Bino.
sir.
After
Yes, sir.
that prayers, you should send that drink, okay? Send it.
Mhm.
If you want to put
You
in
know,
my
man,
cup.
they
Don't
say
worry,
that drink,
Uncle Ben,
Don
don't keep
Pedro.
to his promise. Uncle
No,
No,
Ben,
you
don't
will keep
don't
his
buy
do
promise.
don't
that.
buy
Your
fake
life.
one, no. Dom Perignon.
Send it, Mr.
Hey,
B.
Says she wants at least
He's
10
Don
years
Perignon.
minimum.
Artisanal Don Pedro.
Hey, Jesus.
No be Don Pedro.
No. Listen, let me tell you guys. I just want to say, Simbi, you see that Zandi, that man that is going to marry you. I am promising you now on a live. Just all you need to do is tell me, I'm Dr. Dama. I'm having my banku this thing because of you. I'll
Hey.
show up. I will show up.
Whoa!
I'm
Oh
Baby,
serious.
my
tell us so.
God! Thank you
Yes,
so
I
much,
will show up
Ma. I
because you
love
know why?
you.
I've said something when we come to this YouTube. Let's be careful. Leave good footprints when you encounter people because you never know where you meet them tomorrow. And I just want to tell you all, thank you so much for celebrating me. My heart is full. I'm overwhelmed. My daughters are like, I'm like, oh my God, what is all this thing going on? Like, I'm like, why is all the I had to turn off my phone because it was just too many things that I was so overwhelmed. Like I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much. I love you all. This is my family.
You're
And if you
welcome.
want, please don't forget my show is tomorrow. You guys better come and
Yes, ma'am.
show out. And I just want to announce it for those people that don't know. Charlie Boy is coming on Sunday. I've shared it in
Woo!
Uncle Beno. Yes. Uncle Beno, you got the flyer I sent you, right?
Whoa!
Yes, he's coming. So please, you
Charlie
guys should
boy.
come and so. Yes, Charlie Boy is coming to Dr.
He's coming
Damages.
for Dr. Damages.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
on
that's
Okay.
huge.
Sunday he's coming. Yes. So please, my show is Saturday at 8 p.m. tomorrow. We're going to be having a
1
very
a.m.
interesting talk.
UK and Nigerian time.
Yes, we're going to be having a very interesting topic. Please, guys, that is the love I
All
want
right.
from you guys. And please
No
click on the
problem.
button, click on the dollar sign, support this channel. It takes a lot for us to come out every day here and just bring out this content for you guys. Please show us some love. Thank you, guys. I
Uh,
appreciate
Dr.
it.
Adama,
Thank you. Love
Yes,
Dr.
you.
Adama, before you
yes.
leave, I just have one question for you.
Mm-hmm.
How come when women get to 40, 50, they are becoming nastier, funnier, happier, and more beautiful? What's the secret?
The
Eh?
secret is
Why they say
because
once una reach that level, una become agbako. Una know they said, my wife get twerk here since yesterday now. Because of say she see Ocean Beach. She don't go now. She even though abandon me, she don't believe that they
Uncle
exist.
Ben
So
is
Dr. Adama,
twerk,
what's the
not
secret?
twerk.
the
Is
secret
what?
is
Oh, is it
you get
twerk?
to a
Is it
stage
twerk
in
that Uncle
life.
Benny was trying to say? Chineke dele.
She's
Yes,
twerking,
twerk.
twerk. That one they push her up. Not be twerking with
Twerk.
that.
Uncle Benny,
Now,
listen, twerk.
Dr. Adama, I beg. What to be the secret? Not mind this Gen Z them.
The secret is for us is that you get to a stage in life and you start making it all about you. You have to be you have to be intentional in everything you do. Like you've been through it, or for me, I've gone through it. It's all about me right now. I want to enjoy life. I want to see, like, I look at life differently. Do you understand? I look at life differently. So it's just, I don't know, it's something when you get to that stage in life, and when you're someone that you don't, it's not about money. And I always say this, it's not about money, because what happened if that money is not there tomorrow? Can you be able to enjoy your life? Like, can you be able to make yourself a priority? Like, can you be able to, like, little things you do, your self-care, go to, like, like, just do simple things. Like, for me, I like staying on the jacuzzi, like, just put a bubble, lavender, salt, like, and I'm sipping my champagne, like, listening to my jazz music, simple things. You don't, inexpensive things. You get to a stage, you just, is all about you. Make yourself a priority, because if you don't take care of yourself, and if you don't make yourself a priority, no one is going to do that for you, because the
Thank
kids are going
you.
to live their life. Is the kids you give back to are going to start living their life. So the hard time you realize that is all about you, the better. I'm not saying you should abandon your husband or you should neglect him, but you should be intentional and make yourself a priority. That you're married doesn't mean you should let yourself go. You should take care of yourself. Yes.
All right. Thank you, Dr.
Thank you
Adama.
so much, Uncle.
Woo! So
Uncle Ben, are
everybody,
you
you heard
satisfied?
that.
Because you're about to
Yeah.
hijack my show.
No. I don't they run come out. I just say make I run cause celebrate my sister. I hear the moment you say happy birthday, Dr. Adama. If you see the place where I go hide, they drink ogogoro. As I hear like that, I just they run, they come. I say, yeah, see, we don't reach Dr. Adama own. I just they run, they come. So I just say, I can say hello. Well, anyway, I'm gonna turn your show over back to you, Simbi. And all I'm gonna say is that, guys, you heard what Dr. Adama say. In the case of this story, Simbi is presenting on Crazy Love today. If this lady has prioritized herself, she will not find herself in a place whereby a year and a half or 2 years into her new marriage, she's now crying that he didn't pay my bride price. He didn't pay my bride price. He want to kill me now. So please prioritize yourself. You are important, girls. Stop being desperate. Anyway, Chucky is in the building. Ma leave her to now, Chucky. Chucky, Baba, how you there now?
Hi, Chucky. Welcome to Crazy Love with TV. How you doing? Brown sugar?
Brown sugar. Brown sugar don't disappear. I didn't see brown sugar
Brown
for
sugar.
studio.
It's really, Brown Sugar came to tackle me, so it's good. His network is fighting for.
No, don't do that to Chucky. Chucky don't come in all the time. This is our analysis now. Abby, why are you doing this?
Chucky and
Do
I
you
have been
think
fighting backstage. We've been fighting
Honestly,
backstage. I have
I
a
thought
feeling he came
Chucky
for
was
me.
not going to come into the studio because he was being shy in the
don't do
comment
this to Chucky?
section.
Please leave Chucky alone. Let Chucky come and spread. Listen, let him talk. But this is my opinion on what we are discussing. How can a woman say she didn't come on live and make a video and say she didn't know they didn't pay her bride price? Let's start with, is she an Igbo woman? Like, I'm
Yes,
confused.
now,
What
Koro.
kind of
Yes,
What do
ma'am.
you mean? What kind of umuna does she have that they didn't pay her bride price? Let's start with that.
Very good
What kind
question.
of umuna? Abi, you know the Igbo culture with list and
Please, I'm telling
everything.
you that the story is not complete.
Something is not
She
making
said
sense.
that there was the main thing they were supposed to do in the parlor. They didn't do it. They just touched the list. And but everything wasn't just making sense. That's exactly why I said
Adding up.
I'm today I want to-
CB, you're
because it
breaking
looks
up.
like she paid for her. Can you hear me?
Mm,
Can you hear me?
okay, it's not good. Now it's good.
Yes,
Can
Yes.
you
we
hear
can.
me now?
Now it's good. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yes, Dr. Dama was saying something. I just shifting. Go ahead, ma.
What
Dr.
I'm
Dama.
trying to say
My
is,
apologies, guys.
go ahead, Chucky. Go ahead, Chucky.
No, I was saying my apologies. Actually, I was just trying to get through to something. Actually, and I got cut off. Okay. Yeah, go on. As you were saying.
All right. So, like, what I was trying to say is, her story doesn't make sense. Okay, what is she telling us now? What does she want us to do? What does she want us to do? Like when they did all these things, I mean, look at the clothes she wore during the wedding and then, like, how did they get to this stage? Something, her story is not making sense. Because in the Igbo tradition and culture, there is a list, there is a ikwaka, you go and knock. I mean, there are
Thank
steps
you.
you have to
How do you
take.
get to the final step?
Like,
Thank
thank
you.
you. How did you get to this final step of I don't understand. No. This I'm sorry to say this. I think she's lying. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
Allegedly.
agree. I agree.
I feel
Yeah,
she's
can I say
lying.
something, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I say something, please? Right, I'm an evil person, right? Yeah, I'm an evil man, and I remember when I got married. I know the list they had to present to me. Oh, my God, it was such a long list. I was even close to say, if there's one more list of this, I'm gone. What is all this? That's the first thing you do, even before anything. You place
Thank
that
you.
list. They bring that list. They bring that list, and they tell you that okay, this is how. This is what you need to bring. Though you bring the yarns, the clothing, the this, the that, those things. So I don't understand how they forget to pay the bride price. Are we talking about the bride price has the commodities or the cash? So we need to know which one it is that got forgotten. If you understand what I mean. Something
Hmm.
I don't understand.
Yeah,
Is it the
Either
cash
way,
part or
though, either way, though, by the
um,
morning, everything should have been paid and done before the ceremony. Some people do it the night before, some people do
yeah?
it in the morning.
That's
So I don't know.
But
she
Chuck,
said,
to
I
I
answer
don't
think
your
she
know.
said
question,
they okay.
if that
Mm,
money, let's say the monetary part, they still
mm.
those owner will not allow her to go and give drink. It's just the truth.
Exactly,
Exactly.
exactly.
They
It's
will
not going
not
to happen.
allow her to go and
I don't
give the drink.
understand
It
that.
doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Even for bringing the money late,
It
they
doesn't
will
make sense.
find him.
Unfortunately,
They will find for bringing the money late. They will find him.
they'll find
So
him, and
something
on
is
top
not.
of that, you will produce more things again on top of that fine.
They will
That's
add
what
more
they
to
do.
it for not taking them
They'll add more to
serious.
it. Do you want to try NBC, for example, with that? You can't try in the gym.
Go
In
there, don't
the
even
gym.
go there. My
You
brother married
must
from
pay that
Mbise,
dowry.
eh? They don't
Jesus,
play.
Jesus. Chucky, Chucky. I think I
Huh?
beg you. No let
Hmm.
them come shut us down. You go mention be say. No be say oh no be say. I think I beg you.
Oh, okay. I got you. My apologies, Daddy. I understand what you
Hmm.
mean.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm just kidding.
But
I'm just
still,
kidding.
anyway, in
The
Igbo
thing is,
land, right? Oh, should I use Igbo land?
No, he's
no, no,
Should
I'm
joking.
I
He's
use
just
not
Igbo
kidding,
land?
Yes,
brother.
yes.
just pulling our leg.
Okay, let me use Igbo land right now. There is I
The
don't
eastern
understand what
part
she's
of
talking
Nigeria.
about. She has to make it sense. She has to make that make sense because I don't know where in any Igbo land that you have to go to that you do the ceremony and everything that you forgot to pay the dowry. No, you have to pay the dowry after. No, it's not made unless the woman doesn't have a parent.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So
If you need your
I don't
parents,
see the
parents are
logic
the
in
least
it
of
all.
your
I don't.
problems now. Chucky, Parents are the least of your problems
Sorry?
in this thing.
Hmm?
Parents are
But
the least of your problems with traditional things.
hmm,
She doesn't have to have parents for
You
this
know
to
she
parents
has
have.
like yeah.
Hmm. Parent,
Does she
all
have
the
parents?
uncles and umuna, all of them, they are worse than parents now. Parents are the least of your problems. So even if her parents are not alive, it will not have passed. That's what we're
Mm,
saying.
hmm.
it doesn't make sense to you. It
She,
doesn't.
she said, released this video. She said 2 weeks ago, my father said, "Come and go and tell your husband to come and pay your bride price. Oh. He has not paid it." And the way she said it, she said they forgot. When I heard that, even when I saw the comment section, people were like, "Lady, you're not saying the truth. How did they forget?" Is it that you
Wait to,
don't know?
wait to. Uh, my Adana, Adana, not Dr. Adama. Oh, this is Adana, the second troublemaker. Adana say, me, I
Hmm.
want to know who supplied that wig in her video. What's wrong with the wig in her
The
video?
wig
I mean,
is
what am I
the wig
missing?
is nice. That wig is nice. It was entering
Wait,
my
wait,
eye
wait.
as well.
Wait, let me go and check again. No, Abi, una don't start.
That
Where
wig
did they the wig?
was looking like it was looking. I didn't say
Really?
her problem is not enough for her to wear this wig. She never entered problem.
Oh, is it because the
Oh,
wig
You
is
are not
long?
are you
nice.
The
sure?
wig is too nice for someone that is crying for help at this point. She's not ready. The wig, that's what I
I
was
think
looking
is
at
that
the whole
Some
video.
maybe that wig is
Ah,
part of the what's it called the bride price. Maybe it's one. Maybe one. That's what it is.
exactly,
Shorty,
shopping,
don't
Shorty.
come on.
Shorty,
Yes,
somebody that could not pay bride
yes.
price is buying this wig. This wig is at least 1.2.
It can serve as the bride price, can't it?
This wig is at least 1.2 m.
She has her
But I
own
don't
money.
see.
That man does
Make
not
una
have
no
money to
verse.
buy
So
1.2
make
m
una no
wig.
verse. I don't understand something about this wig with woman. Is this not the same wig? You people will be buying machine to say I'm straightening it. I'm straightening it. Why are you
Yeah,
guys
what
wasting money
now?
like this?
Yeah, we went on that
What?
topic. Yeah, don't worry. We don't like the
What?
wig again. We don't like the wig again. It's okay.
Uncle
Because
Ben,
me, I don't understand. Una not go let us breathe because of wig. Una go there. If una buy expensive wig, we not quickly appreciate and say, "Oh, baby, this wig is beautiful." Fight don't start with that. Don't you see what I have on? What do you have on, auntie? Oh, Joran, he look the same. And
but your
the wig,
gender likes it
where?
now.
What do you mean your gender likes it? We don't like it. It's too expensive. It's too rough for us. Carry your go plant all head back. I'm going to be that style. Boo boo. Carry
Oh my
our
God.
natural weave. If I pass wig. Echo Shilo. Ah, I beg.
I
Man, I
don't
no
know. You
verse. I
don't
just say
cause
my point that
Uncle
problem.
Ben, Uncle Ben,
now don't cause
Uncle
this one now. When I see this video, I they
Uncle
look and
Ben.
Okay,
say, oh, I
tag
hear
the
rough
wig
like
vendor,
this.
I beg. As she's crying.
You,
Help us and tag the wig vendor.
I know I attack the wig, but I
Uncle
not see the wig
Beno, you
before.
said
I don't know cause
Uncle Beno, you said things like wigs are expensive and they tell you broke. They'll be like, you're broke, you cannot afford it. That's why you're saying wigs are expensive,
why should
or
we
that
waste
ladies are fine
money?
out with all
Why
that
why
No,
cornrows.
why
why
should a
should
woman
you
carry
waste
1 million
money?
naira hair?
One
1 million
1.2
naira hair
million on your
for
head.
a head.
Why? Why?
Why? Thank you,
Uncle
Chucky.
Why?
Let
Beno,
me
I
ask
don't
them.
judge you
Why?
because
To be
when
fair,
I have the
it would
money, I
last.
just like buy it.
Uncle
Mm.
Beno, to be fair,
Go ahead,
if you
Abby.
Eh?
actually, I know that 1.2 million, in my opinion, is also too expensive for wigs. I don't know
Ah,
when we got there, because I remember when we used to buy wigs for 300K. So I don't know
you
how
know
we got
then
to, 1.2. However,
Abby,
the
you said
reality is that
300K, 150.
now I'm using like the last couple of years based off of the
Okay.
luxury vendors, right? So these same
Mm-hmm.
luxury vendors are now 1.2, 1.3, 1.5. I don't know how we got here. I don't think it's worth it. However, this hair that you're shouting about, it actually lasts years if you look after it. But let's do the math. Even and I start buying 50K hair. 50K hair, you're going to have to change it a couple times a year. Otherwise, you look like a mad person. So are we not going to get to 1 point something eventually?
okay,
That's what men
wait,
don't
wait.
understand. This is
Is
woman,
I'm sorry, oh,
girl.
I'm sorry, oh. I'm sorry, oh sisters. I just have to point this out. Make una no verse. I know say many of my brotherhood are thinking of the same thing. but we no fit talk because we dey fear una now. But I just
I'm
wanted
telling
to
you.
ask. Buying of wings, different type of wings to make you look differently. Is that
Wings
not
or
a
wigs,
sign of
Uncle
low
Benno?
self-esteem? Wigs. What do they not be WIG? Wiggy. Wigs.
Yeah, you see, we are
Not be
saying
window.
wings. You got on holiday,
Understand?
you are maybe you have been
Wig.
taking wings. No problem.
I'm
It's not a sign
my
of low
sister.
self-esteem, Uncle Benno. They
It's
did
not,
not say
it
that
says,
women. It's not a sign of
okay.
anything. They did not say that women that are wearing wigs don't wear natural hair as well. So why is this sign
Mm,
of? It's just you want to change up your look from time to time. It has nothing to do with self-esteem. I wear my natural hair all the time, especially when I go to work and stuff. Doesn't mean I have nothing to do with self-esteem now. I still like my wigs. What's there? I still like my braids. I like to change up my looks. Today is straight, tomorrow is curly,
okay.
next week
Abby,
is red.
let me
Yes,
ask this question now. Abby and all the sisters in the chat. If you are going on a date with a guy, can you rock your natural hair to a date?
absolutely.
Abby, no lie.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Based on the look I'm going for. There's some looks that
Absolutely.
I know for a fact that I need a ponytail. I know. My best, if I let me tell you, Uncle Benno, if I want to look fine, I do ponytail so that my forehead will come out. I will drag my hair, looking like Agbani
Eh,
Derigo. See,
that's
yes,
what we are
it,
talking about now.
actually, I
Why
like
why
to pull
women
my
no?
hair up when I'm
Okay,
going on a date,
Abby.
so you can see my beauty
Okay,
very
Abby.
well.
Abby,
Yeah.
see, oh, I'm so proud of you for saying that. Why must you now go and buy one plot of land to put on your head?
Because I like it. That's
Ah,
a good enough reason. Uncle
Chucky, over
Benno,
to
why
you,
are
my
you
brother.
Uncle Benno, why are you on holiday at the moment? Because you want to have fun, you like enjoyment, you're spending time with your family. Must there be
Uh-huh.
complicated reasons? Must there be complicated reasons? How about
Hmm.
I like it?
Hmm.
I want to have fun, I want to relax. Is that not good enough reason to do something?
Okay, if you like it, why is it then now a competition among you ladies?
I don't know about them. It's
Why
not a
is it a
competition for
competition?
me. It's not a
It's
competition
a
for me. I
competition
just
for
like
most
it. It looks
ladies.
good. I don't know for them.
See, where
That's
is
self-esteem
Cece?
issues.
Cece explained it for us here one day that when ladies look beautiful, they actually looking beautiful in order to compete with other women. That they are not looking beautiful for us.
Then why
Chucky,
the
the day Cece
competition
said that,
then?
Personally,
I was shocked.
Uncle
Let me
Then
Benno,
why
ask
the
them. Oh,
competition?
personally, Uncle Benno, personally, looking good picks me up. I like to look good. I'm not trying to go outside to compete with anybody. However, I know that I get the most compliments from women because a lot of men say stuff like, "Oh, it's for men," blah blah blah. But a lot of women, I've seen women out and I ask them, "Oh my God, where is your dress from? It's so lovely." I like to compliment women too. I'm not doing it for women. I'm not doing it for men. I like to look good. Why? How is that so
okay,
hard?
Chucky, let me
Sir.
have your take before we go do one poll here because
Mm.
Adana don't cause wahala now. Wait, I dey inside my motor now. I don't know. Ma check whether they can't find me. Okay, nobody they come. Chucky, I bet let me
Sir.
break it down to them, make them understand. Why is it that it must be a must for them to compete with wigs, hairstyle, clothing, bag? You know the one when they carry up and down now, bucking, is not Becking, I be bucking. David Beckham bag, bucking.
Beckham.
That
I
one, the
don't.
one when they
I don't think it's a
Talking our
competition.
fast.
I don't think it's a competition. I think it's more of something of them to look good. But the where I have a problem is that, mind you, there are different men that like it that, and some men just like it natural. I personally like a natural woman from head to toe.
Of course.
Simple hair, simple this and simple that. But nice presentable attire, because basically most people judge by the book. We don't know who this person who we're going out with. If you are going out with a woman now, you see her dressed up with her breast hanging, this one, that one, that it sounds like a red flag. But if you go put in some excessive 1.2 million, I'll
Eh?
jackpot.
You
I'll
don't know the
jackpot.
price of the hair. It's not because we're discussing it today. How will I go on dates if you know the price of my hair? If
I'll
I go on a
jackpot.
date now, do you know the
Chucky.
price of my hair? You don't now. Is it not if I tell
I'm
you?
not. Yeah, I know, but I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about in general.
But
in
you will
general.
not know the
And I
price.
will not know the price. But
Exactly.
sometimes appearance calls it. Appearance calls it and says, no, I can't afford this, babe. I'm out. I'm gone.
Mhm.
Or stuff like that.
Where is
But
your
no,
confidence?
my
Where is
preference.
your
Hey,
confidence? Why did you cannot
hey,
afford this thing? What
ladies
does that
and
mean?
gentlemen, be no verse. My the other runaway sister is back.
This,
My another
Beauty.
troublemaker D, the
Thank
wahala
you.
D.
Hi.
Shit,
I'm so tired of that narrative.
this conversation is over. I don't
It's
want
too
the wahala.
expensive. And
Chucky,
see,
No,
let's
no,
just
it's
leave
not
this
over.
conversation
Uncle
conversation for
over.
Ben,
there.
no.
as a man, what am I
Conversation
waiting
Chucky,
for?
over.
Chucky,
So yes,
Chucky,
ma'am.
I have a question for you. This is not over. Why? Because I've seen men who their
Yes.
ladies are on nice beats like this one,
Mm-hmm.
but they are cheating on her with someone that doesn't have any hair, like skin cut. And
Mm-hmm.
you're wondering
Eh?
what's the problem? Mm-hmm.
Repeat that.
No,
Because
sorry.
men
Repeat that
don't know
again.
what
I
they
Sorry.
said
want.
Repeat that. We can't hear you. Repeat it.
I said they'll be like, "Oh, I like your hair. I don't like women who are on low cuts." I think I've heard some men say things like that, that it's an insult to them or something. They
Yes,
feel a certain
yes,
kind of way.
Uh,
yes.
But then, how do your wife has hair? How are you not cheating, or your girlfriend? Let's not just put it that way. How are you not cheating on her with someone who has no hair? Make it make
mm,
sense.
why should
You see,
hair
man.
be
You see, man.
the why should be the hair be the decision of no this be the what's it called to this no be the decider for you to go and cheat? No,
You
if you
just
don't
said
like
it.
Exactly.
some, if you don't like
Exactly.
something, you
No,
can say,
no, 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 Chucky.
mhm,
Chucky, my point is, Chucky, wait. My point
yes.
is, if you like hair, why are you going for a woman that doesn't have hair?
Okay, what
Yeah.
sort of hair are we talking about? Is
Do
this
you know any man?
scalp? You like it?
Chucky,
Yes.
Chucky, no verse.
Like,
Simbi, do you know any man that cheated on his wife with a woman that carried bald head? Don't generalize. Me, I
Don't do
don't know.
that
I never
too.
seen my way go cheat on their wife because their wife carry better hair. Then they see woman way carry gorimapa.
no,
They
The
go go
hair.
cheat with that.
no,
Tell me if
Uncle
you see
Ben,
No.
woman.
no put
Don't
her
know
like
the
this.
twist this up.
Maybe that woman no get good character for house, and the one we no get hair can't get better character.
Now you're
That's
going
what we
somewhere
say.
else again. You don't
You are
divert to
changing the
somewhere.
narrative.
You've
Yes.
diverted that you've gone
See,
somewhere else
Uncle
again.
Beno, Uncle Beno,
She's
I
changing the
am the
goalpost.
perfect, I am the perfect candidate for this conversation because I hear
Oh,
this all the time. I have met
Mm,
men outside. mm, We're
mhm.
talking, we're vibing. Let me have your Instagram. The minute they have my Instagram, oh, you're a baddie. Oh, I can't afford you. Why is your mind going there? Now we just finished having a conversation. You were liking my mind, Abby. You were liking
Mhm.
everything that I stood for because of Instagram picture. You're already changing your mind. Mind you, Instagram is curated. That's what I'm trying to drive at. Don't be making
but
conclusions that I'm coming. Don't go and be jumping to conclusion that you cannot afford somebody's lifestyle. Instagram is curated. It's Instagram for Christ's sake. You have met the real woman. You're vibing with her. You're seeing what she's about. You're seeing that she's reasonable, she's loving, she's caring. You enter Instagram, you say, "Oh, you're a baddie." You're a baddie because of what? Because of what?
Abby,
Please, as a man,
Ab,
have confidence. Hold your side.
Okay, let me
Abby,
ask you a question. Uncle Ben, let me ask you a question, right? Yeah. You are about to go on a date, right? Yeah. Um, you're about to go on a date, and also you have to request that you need your nails and your hair and everything done. Now, who's supposed to do that? The man providing the money for that, or the woman have to decide doing that? Let me ask you that.
she can't answer that too. Abby has run away.
Chucky,
Oh,
this
is it
Mhm.
me you're
question for
asking?
Abby.
Chucky, is it me you're asking? I thought it was for
Yes,
Uncle Benu.
No, I'm
Excuse
asking. I'm
me.
asking the ladies. I'm asking the ladies. I'm not going to
Chucky,
personalize it.
how
Chucky is
many
asking
times
the
have I
lady.
said it on this platform? Men,
Hmm.
date women that like you. There's no woman that likes you that will tell you pay for my nails. I don't understand. I do my nails
But you know
anyway.
it happens, right? You know it happens, right?
Is it me
It
that says
does
you
happen.
go and talk to a woman that doesn't like you? Is it me that says you go and talk to a
Exactly.
woman that does not like you?
How would
If she
all our
tells you to get her a
pay for my
dress
this, pay for my this, pay for my
or pay
that.
for her
What are
hair,
you
she
talking
doesn't like
about?
you. That's the fact.
how would we know
Every time you
if
dating
okay,
women that don't like you, now want to generalize. No, please, no.
Nice. Thank you, Abby.
you
Thank
guys are
you.
you guys are trying
No,
to change the conversation?
Uncle, yes, go on.
Okay, Chucky, look at something. Look at my
Mm-hmm.
screen right now. You
Mm-hmm.
see this hair? See
Yes,
this hair?
I'm looking at
When I
it.
see them, look at the price.
Hello.
They say wholesale luxury Virgin Malaysian bulk wig deals, $14,000, and they say it starts from
14.
6,000. How many wigs makes up these $14,000 wigs? Women, una they do too much, especially this new set of women. Una they do too much. Money one go take do better thing. I don't think I buy hair finish. Be and
Uncle
Simbi,
Beno,
make una
Uncle
go
Beno,
repent.
Uncle Beno, there's no woman that is normal. You are not Cardi B, you are not Beyonce, you are not, I don't know who else sings these days. There's no woman that is normal that is spending $14,000 on wigs. Do you understand? If you want to go and buy a name or buy the wig maker or whatever, you want to buy the name, that's a whole different thing. This one is an extreme case, and it's not fair for you to be using an extreme case for this conversation.
But
It's not.
women normally
But
demand for
that
this from men.
that 1.2 million naira that I'm talking about is how much in dollars or how much in pounds?
In dollars, 1.2 million naira should be around $700. So $700. So some people
And
house rent.
and
Some
so
people house rent.
even
Eh?
though I don't know it was going to be that high, but even though
Let me tell you,
Uncle Beno,
Abby,
actually,
let me tell you,
$700.
when men marry all these women that are wearing big expensive hair, everything expensive, those men cannot even perform in bed because they are thinking about those expenditures. A man like me cannot buy $700 hair for you.
Nah,
And you say,
I
man,
can't
we
do that.
kerewa. I will be looking at
Uncle
your head.
Beno,
Not the kerewa.
even though,
Now that hair, I go to look, say, what? My money went into this? Really?
While on data and trying to eat, Abby?
even though, all me I'm saying
see.
is that sometimes be calming down. Don't put yourself down. You are equal to the task.
No,
I'm
oh
not
no,
equal
no,
to
no, no. I'm not equal to the tax. I'm not. I'm no, no
No,
way.
you see, this right here, this right here is the problem. You say you are the head, and when it's time to buy wig, running away. Come on.
Okay, how about
Chucky.
Don't do that.
$500 for a week? Maybe the
Chucky,
woman can wait.
Chucky,
Maybe the woman can
Eh?
wait for sales.
see these young girls, so they won't run on street. They don't say we
Okay,
don't
how
hold
about
time for this game.
$500? We'll wait for Christmas sale. Christmas sale
See,
to buy wig.
listen. If you are spending that 1.2 on a wig or 14,000 on a wig, we men are practical. We think practically. We want to tend to what we want to use that money for, rather than spend that kind of huge money on this. So
I
it
don't
doesn't.
understand.
It's not productive to me.
What if you can do everything? What if you can buy house? Because all this land money, what if you can buy land and buy wig at the same time? Why are you
Okay,
limiting?
see,
Why are you limiting yourself?
What if
Why
you
you
we
have
are not
Arab
limiting.
money,
We
Chucky?
are not
as a
limiting.
man, as a
No,
man, why have you
Abby,
limited yourself? You can buy
Abby, you are
house, you
Simbi,
can buy
eh?
car,
Make
you
una,
can buy
make una,
wig,
make una no
you can do
make una no play
everything.
that body game. Abby,
Come
make una no play that
on.
body game.
No,
Why are you
no, no.
limiting yourself?
Let's be fair
No.
here, Abby. Abby, let's be fair here. Now let's have a matured conversation.
Mm.
If you're going to buy a hair, let's go with what we are seeing display now. Why would you want to invest this kind of money, even if you can afford it? Okay.
Thank you.
At the end of the day, is it that the hair is going to grow in value? That is how I look at investments.
Dr. Adama.
Hold on.
This wig that
What?
Uncle Beno, 1 second, this wig on the screen is not fair. 14,000, that's ridiculous. Remove it and add normal hair price. We are not talking about
So you went and
$14,000 is
double
not
the price.
normal.
So, babe, you went and increased the price so that's okay. Abby, how
Add
much was
normal
something
wig
like this
price
cost?
now. Is there please
How
is
much was
Cardi
something like
B?
this cost?
Is Cardi B in this real farm? Is there Cardi B on a real farm? Why are we talking about $14,000 wig? Do we have Beyonce here?
Thank you.
Come on
But
now,
Abby,
remove
how much
money
will
No.
from
something like this
there.
cost? How much will something like this
You can
cost?
buy this for $500.
That's not bad.
Ah,
500.
Yeah, you can buy this
Abby,
for $500, $600.
Abeg,
My
show me,
own,
show
I'm
me,
not going to
show
lie.
me. Make I start business. Make
I'm
I
not
start
going to
business.
lie on this platform. I have a maximum for wigs in Naira. And my maximum for wigs in Naira is that 1.2 that I called, based off of today's
Why would
economy.
you spend 1.2 on wigs?
I'm not like,
Abby,
because that's
No,
my
okay,
my
Abby, how
life.
much
no,
is
no, no, no,
1.2
no, no,
in
no, no.
dollars? How much is 1.2 in dollars?
$700.
Huh?
That is
$700.
$700 or thereabout.
That's
In
my
$700.
that's
Okay,
my
Uncle P.
maximum.
Okay, Uncle
Maximum.
P. Let me put it in contracts here, right? Yeah. That you see, us guys, we do our own thing. We can afford. We can afford 1.2. This is ladies. That's what they want to feel good about. If they're spending 1.2, that is them. That's them want to feel good about themselves. We, mind you, Mr. B, we do have our own preferences of 1.2 where we go have to go and spend also. So I think it's a 50-50 thing. So if they spend 1.2 on this hair, that's
That's
fine.
600, Chucky. That's 600 pounds.
It's
600 pounds.
six, 500.
600 for me. I'm thinking 600. It's 800. Let's say it's birthday hair. 800 pounds.
Yes, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to bring out 1.2 and give to you to go and buy hair. I'm not going to do that.
I'm not, but
Ah,
I'm saying, and I support
Chucky,
Chucky. This is the thing. I support
Chucky,
Chucky.
how
This is
do
why
you
Chucky.
want your Hennessy? How
But
do
why
you
you
want your
You have
assuming?
Hennessy?
started.
Asking you
You
for
have
it.
started
Uncle
promising now,
Ben,
right?
you
You
have
have
started
started.
No,
promising. No, I can't help you
no.
now.
You have
Hennessy,
started.
Hennessy for Chucky. No
I
Don
want to
Pedro.
say this.
No Don Pedro. Hennessy.
Dom
I want to say
Perignon.
this.
Uncle
What
Ben is
Chucky
not
said.
Dom Pedro. Oh my
It's
Sorry, what
God.
Dom
did you say?
Preyon. It's Dom Preyon, not Dom Pre.
Dr.
I want
Adana,
to.
what
I
did you
want to.
say?
No,
I want to support what
me.
Chucky said. What will you
Sorry,
spend?
oh,
Let me ask
make
you,
una no vex,
bro.
I beg. Me, when I
Mm-hmm.
want buy, I am buying Don Pedro from Mexico. I don't know where una see whatever una they call. My own Don Pedro is from Mexico. Now I go,
You came
they
online
take
and said
coconut
there's something
water,
called
miss am.
Bugatti shoe, right? Bugatti shoe. Okay, but
Bulgari. Uncle Beno,
let's
it
be
is
see these
called
things that we're saying.
Bulgari.
Yes, this thing we're saying about hair. Chucky is right, and I'll say this for women, and I see this a lot. And Abby said something. If it's a birthday or something, why do women look at things they cannot afford to buy for themselves? It makes no
Exactly.
sense to me. It makes no sense to me. You have no business looking at a $1.5 million hair, 1.5 million naira hair, if you know you can only afford a 700 naira hair. That is
Preach,
greed.
sister, preach,
It's
please.
Okay,
greed at
okay.
the highest
Adana,
700 naira.
level. It is
Dr.
greed
Where?
because
Adana.
you know
Brother
what?
Ben,
Put
brother
your
Ben,
clothes
these
and
are
put it to
career
your side.
women. These are career
Okay?
women that can afford anything. So why are we even speaking on here? These are women who have houses,
Every time I cannot buy
investments. These
hair,
are
I
not
cannot buy
little
hair.
girls that
Now
just
you're
starting
talking.
life.
Now you
Buying,
now
buying,
you're
buying
talking.
$800 hair. These are career women. So let's put that into perspective. Pico, let me go back
No,
and eat
no,
my
no, no,
plantain.
no, no, no.
No, that's not what.
Adana.
That's not how we do it. That's not how I said it right here. I said there's nothing wrong with any
These
woman.
are not Instagram baddies with no career, no
No,
job, no degrees. These are women who are working, who have investments, who have careers, who can afford any goddamn thing they want. So they could buy
ex-
any $12,000 on a wig is diabolical. I won't do it. But hey,
mm.
if you can afford it, you can afford it. You have a job, you're working hard. Like, why not? Why are we all like,
Adana,
you know,
Okay,
Adana,
Adana.
because
Adana. See, Mona,
Please, I
wait,
want to
Mona,
also
no
ask a
verse.
question.
Just wait, to Mona, no verse. I know, Dr. Adama, now your younger sister, you they have voice finally. So
Yeah,
that is
so
my
this is my
troublemaker,
sweetheart,
Adana.
my darling Adana.
happy
Adana,
Now,
birthday,
why you
girl.
welcome?
that's my Wahala, Adana. Adana, I am enjoying a
Hi,
sweet
Adana.
vacation
Thankful.
right here in Gavasin until you take this your witchcraft thing, come
Oh,
scatter
yeah,
my
sorry,
distance now.
but I beg, sorry, nah, beg, sorry,
Now
because
my brain is going da da da. My brain,
because sorry, undo, oh.
Mm.
but Adana, to be honest, even though we are talking about these are professional women, everything, why would a woman buy hair of 1.5 million naira? Why hair of $10,000, $12,000?
But me, I
I
just
can't.
told you that me, I will not spend $14,000 on hair. I'm not mad now.
Exactly.
I will spend $400, $300, but not 14,000. And my madness never reached that side. So
It's
This
yeah,
one
outrageous.
that he
Very
posted, this
outrageous.
one that he posted, you and I know that's in an extreme case. Like I said, you're not Beyonce. So why is your hair allowance 14,000? That's hair for how many years? It doesn't make any sense. But what the narrative I don't like the narrative of I will invest in house, I will invest in land. Who said that people that are spending £700 on hair are not investing in house too? Like why is the assumption that people cannot do everything? I don't understand. Who
Okay,
said
Yes, you
that
can I,
all
can.
girls
Why
You
waste
can.
the
You can.
money?
You
Why
can.
who
waste the
said
money
that?
though?
So what is
No,
always
you
the
Why waste the
can.
controversy
money
of
though?
I would rather invest in a house?
oh,
I
oh,
rather invest.
No,
Who told you that I'm not doing that too?
no, but Uncle Ben, listen. What she's trying to say is, if she can afford a $700 hair,
mhm.
she is able to. This person, like this is how I look at it. Like I said, if you can wear a wig of $700 and you own your own house, you have investment. That's fine. You can afford it. I agree with Abby on that. But this is the people I'm trying to speak to. Stop looking at things you know you can't afford. When your
Zero
income
can.
is not even at that level, you are a greedy person, period. In my book,
exactly.
because you know why? You're going to make this man go steal. You're trying to be a body when you know you can't even stay on the level of this thing. Cut your coat according to your size. And at the end of the day, this is what I say. A lot of us lack contentment. Okay, and that's why we have a lot of this designer bag, the fake one, because you have people buying it. You go into a Gucci store and you see me carrying a Gucci of how many thousand, and tomorrow you want to go buy a Gucci. It's not the same thing. Those who have eyes can spot the real Gucci and the fake one. All I'm saying, let everybody stay in their lane. If you married a man and the man said, baby, all I can afford is a $200 wig, my dear, manage it and be grateful. If that is not your enough, add your own money to it and go and buy that $600 wig. Shikina, let everybody be happy. Thank you.
So, so for what you've just mentioned right now, yeah, you mentioned something right now. So, isn't if you go buy the fake one, isn't that competition then? It sounds like competition to me.
Yeah, listen, if
It's
you go by, that's what,
competition.
listen,
They are competing.
the fake one for me, okay? Why would you go? Why do you want? I see it a lot, especially these men belts and handbag. And another bag that I see women carry a lot on Instagram are Birkin bags. A mess. Do you know
Uh-huh.
how much a Birkin? I have a used one. Do you know how much that one is? Like, are you kidding me? Do you know how much those bags are? Birkin can go for as much as 200,000, 300,000, like one something. And I see women in
Please,
Instagram carrying it like is a 100, and they'll post it. They say, they'll put their hand like this. I'm like, how can you afford that? You
please
can't.
stop. Please store bought Birkins are not more than £8,000. Store bought Birkins are not more than eight
God
thousand pounds.
bless you. You know
If you
what's up
go
now.
one
Happy,
second,
don't be
if
talking.
you
You are the stylist of the.
one
Don't
second,
be.
if you go into the store and you start to build your rapport with your what's it called, with your SA sales associates, you buy little things like perfumes, sleepers. One day
The
they will offer you
handkerchief,
one
the stuff that you
six
cannot go
thousand
up into
pounds.
Birkin bag
If
and
you
walk
want
away
to
with a
be
bag. No, you
silly,
can't.
if
You
you want
can't.
to
Okay.
be silly and go and buy it on
Okay.
a second-hand market for 200,000, that is on you. But let's not make it seem like it is the most impossible thing in the world. It is literally six
Okay.
thousand pounds.
Wait, Abby, wait to.
No,
I
but
know
Abby,
Sisi
what
is
I'm
here
asking,
now,
okay, hold on,
but
Uncle Ben, please. Abby, are you saying that those girls carrying those Birkin bag that you and I both know are fake are doing the right thing?
I'm not saying that is I'm someone that I'm very against what's it called? I'm very against the inauthentic whatever leather goods market. I absolutely hate it because I just think it's unnecessary. However, I've had a designer bag since I was 17 years old. I'm about that life. So whenever I hear misinformation about the industry, I feel the need to correct it. Things are not as expensive as people make it seem if you want that lifestyle. I save towards things all the time. I can decide that this year I want to buy 2 bags. From January, I'll be putting my £200 away. My bonuses, I'll tuck in what I want in my savings, and I'll tuck the other one into my shopping and my shopping experiences and my holiday. So things are not always as expensive as people make it seem if you want it. It's the same way a lot of men invest in watches, a lot of men invest in cars. Nobody's always disturbing you when you're investing in your cars. When it gets to women, it's like, oh, it's too expensive, but everybody has something. Some people
Abby,
is
thank
electronics.
you.
When you see some people,
But
Uncle Beno
me,
can be buying lens now, $1,000 lens.
Uncle
Una
Ben, is it
now
not
una
you that
for work.
messaged me yesterday? And what were you doing to your truck? You were changing the tires to some obnoxious tires. For
It's
what reason?
different.
For what
It's
So what's
different.
reason?
different about it?
Different.
What she said is true. What makes it different? What makes
Everybody
it
has
different?
something. Everybody has something.
See,
Some
no,
people
no,
is even
no. This is
education. Every day they are collecting degree.
it's
Your vice,
different.
I hate people that listen. You have your vices. Good evening, everybody. Sorry, I was dropping my daughter somewhere. She's using me like Uber, but I'm back. Her car's in the garage. What was I gonna say? Everybody has their things that they enjoy. Allow people to have nice things. I've said this before. Allow Black women to have nice things. Whether it's our hair, whether it's our handbags, for as long as the person can afford it, please stop pocket watching people. I hate that stuff. Oh, this person shouldn't be spending this. You should be
Sissy,
spending
you
it
don't want
on.
to go
You
this
should be
route
buying
now.
house.
You
We
don't want to
can
go
go
this
this
route.
route.
We're gonna have a very, very dirty conversation now if you go this
We
route.
can go. I just said my birthday is coming up next year and it's a big one. The person that I want to get this hair from and the person that I want to do my hair, my birthday hair, the woman doesn't sell hair for less than 1.5 thousand pounds.
Go girl,
So
go
maybe people
girl.
will think that's over the top, it's obnoxious, but I want to treat myself. I want to get my hair done by somebody whose hair is fantastic on that
Okay,
particular
wait.
day. Is this something I'm going to do
Sissy,
every single month?
shit. Sissy,
It's not something I'll do.
Sissy,
Even me
wait.
that I like, even me
Sissy,
that I enjoy spending.
wait.
Hold on, Uncle Ben.
This
Even
your
me that
head,
I enjoy
Sissy.
spending.
This your head.
I
You
don't
want to
spend
put it down and
obnoxiously.
put 1.5 1,500 pounds
Yes,
on this
because
your
she can
head,
afford
Sissy.
it. Because she
Uncle
can
Bino,
afford it.
But
Uncle
it's the
Bino,
hair.
Yes,
Uncle
sir.
Bino.
It's the hair,
If she
and it's
wants to
also the
spend
person that
1.5
is
on
doing the
her
hair.
hair,
There's a difference.
that
You're paying
is
for the
her
service.
spending it,
Pardon?
not your
You say
money.
what?
If she wants to spend 1.5 on her hair, right? Yeah, she's got a year to plan for that.
Did I
She
say it's me
deserves
that's
it.
paying for it?
Who's paying for it? Who's paying for it?
That is the
No,
problem,
now.
Chucky. Sissy,
No, now.
you cannot get my brother to pay
Did
for
I
that hair.
did I say I'm the one paying for it?
Who's paying for it?
Now where Wahala go dey be that, Sissy? We're gonna have big problem in the
When
It's called
I
a
was
birthday.
saying
It's
on
called
this
a birthday
platform,
present.
Ah,
when I
no.
was saying on this platform that mentality is currency. Imagine telling my man. Imagine
Okay.
telling my
Guess
man
what?
now I
Ben
want
is
to
the
spend 1.5
PhD
on
in
my
that.
hair,
Ben
and he's
has
arguing
that.
with me.
Yes, that's Ben. That's Ben. And Chucky is like looking like the assistants. Like they're the type when they take you to a store and you look at something, they'll say, babe, come, please,
Hey.
babe, what is that?
I've added
Babe,
a
no, come
new
and look at this
question to
one.
my first date question. How much do you think is too much to spend on hair? Let's know who we're dating and marrying, please. Those are my questions.
Well, I can't answer because I wear my hair natural. So
Wonderful.
No, I don't want to. I don't want anybody wearing, natural, go natural on your own special day. But what I'm trying to say is this: what I'm saying, you guys do you. Like I said before, men are practical. We would rather use that 1.5, right, to plan towards your birthday, for just to pay
So
1.5 for just
I have
one
a question
item.
for Brother Chucky.
Why
Sorry,
can't you do
guys.
both?
I have a question
Hold on,
for
hold on,
Chucky.
hold on.
Chucky, I have
Adana is back with
Chucky, I
her
have a
trouble.
question for
Adana.
you.
Is that Adana?
Yes,
Chucky,
That's
yeah. Chucky, I
Adana.
have a
yes,
question.
yes.
Please,
Go ahead.
Chucky.
Yes, yes. I'm listening.
Adana Tisalo.
Yeah. So if
Thank
your
God.
girlfriend,
She's receiving her network.
Yeah, we
Adana.
don't. We don't want that question.
1,000,
Her
can you hear me?
network.
No,
Okay, we
you got
can hear
cut
you.
off.
We can hear you.
Okay, Chucky. So if your girlfriend takes you on a, this is girlfriend or not wife, sends you on a
Mm,
vacation, both of you pays for everything. Per
mm.
person was at least, let's say, to Jamaica or to Colombia or whatever, and everything, flight, hotel, all inclusive, $1,300, and then she spends everything right on your birthday. Now the following year it's her birthday, and she's asking you, babe, I want this wig. It's just $1,000. You telling me you won't buy it for her?
Huh?
No, no.
Ah,
Then
It doesn't.
get out
It
of here.
doesn't. It doesn't
I'm
sound
done.
practical to
I'm
me.
done.
It doesn't.
I'll leave.
Listen,
It doesn't sound
okay,
practical to me.
hold on.
Doesn't
Why
sound
won't you
practical to
buy it
me.
for her? Why won't you
It
buy
doesn't
it for
sound
her?
practical to
If
me.
she's flashed on your
Mm,
birthday, hold
I'll
on,
hold
let's
my
be
comments. Let
realistic
me get
now.
off.
Hold on. No,
Adana, don't go
Adana, don't
No,
nowhere.
go
no, no.
anywhere.
See
Stay where
what
you
you
Chukwemeka,
are.
said
Stay
now.
where
No,
you
no, no,
are
no.
Chukwemeka
now.
See,
Adana.
wait. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. See what you said, right? Yeah. You said to me right now that your girlfriend happened to spend her own money to provide you all this trip away, as a surprise package. So are you telling me that she has to come and demand from me what she wants for her
No, she's
birthday,
not
or rather,
demanding. She's not demanding. You're a couple. You could tell each other, like, if you tell her, babe, babe, what do you want for your birthday? And you're like, I don't want anything. I would love to just go away. And she's like, okay,
well,
I'm
she
gonna
says,
surprise my man.
surprise me.
Now it's my birthday, and I'm like, and you ask me, babe, what do you want? Do you want dinner? I'm like, yeah, babe, I love all those stuff, but does this
So
week I've
what's
been
wrong with me
checking out?
surprising you? Yeah, for what you did, for what
All
she
right,
did.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm
No,
done.
for
All
what
right.
she did. Why can't I do the same thing by
Uh,
surprising
uh,
her? Why is it got to be a week?
all
I'm not going
right.
to buy a week.
All right. So don't
I
buy
might,
the wig
What do
then.
you want
I
to
might as well
buy?
use it
House?
for something else.
Don't buy the
Wait, want
wig
to buy
then. This
house
is
in
why.
cost
This is
your
why. This is why I always tell women, please don't be stupid and be spending money on men. Don't be so stupid in love and be spending. If that man is not spending
Uh,
on you, please don't do that shit with any man. I'm
Adana,
sorry. Case closed.
Adana,
I'm
don't
no,
done.
turn her
no,
Bye.
on. Don't
no,
Bye,
no,
follow
no.
guys.
her.
I have
I
a
will
question.
spend on my
Chucky,
woman when it's necessary. But
what
for you to come to me, I will say, "Oh, what do you want?" and stuff like that. Let me surprise you. Let me do that.
so what is necessary?
Sometimes we don't
Yeah,
want
So hold on,
I
surprises.
why
don't
I
would
want
you
tell
to be
say
my man I
surprised.
Oh
don't
What
no
like
is
no 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 no
surprise?
surprises.
no no
I
no
don't
no no
like
no no.
surprises. Sometimes I like to tell you what I
That's
want. And I give you
you.
options. I tell my man, like, hey babe, I want this or this. Pick whatever you think you could get from me. I'm not telling you,
Okay,
I'm not
can
demanding.
I say, Adana, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Adana, okay. You see, for me, I'm going to be honest. If you tell me you want a $1,000 wig as a birthday present, I swear I won't buy it. But if you figure a way to maybe just itemize all kind of things that come down to $1,000, I can give you the $1,000 without even blinking an eye. Now, if the day comes and you tell me, hey babe, did you know the $1,000 I got from you, I actually use it to buy this here. Okay, I will say fine, that's all right. But if you come to me straight and said you want a $1,000 wig,
No,
I
no,
don't know my
no.
friend too. I won't lie to you. I don't know.
But
I don't go.
Ben, you can tell your
Practice. Like
partner
I
like,
said,
hey babe, I want this watch for
Adana,
my
hold
birthday.
on. This
Oh,
is
I
what I
want
want
this
to
cologne
say.
for my birthday. That cologne is $500 or 600. You could tell them that, right? And she could
Okay,
Can
still
I
buy
okay,
it
can I
for
but
say
you.
what happened if
something?
that guy can't afford the
Eh.
No. I'm
$1,000?
talking about. Oh no, Dr. Dam, I'm talking about a guy that can afford these things. Oh, please, let's be
He's just
specific.
being a cheap
I'm
ass,
not
that's
talking
all.
about
If he
Okay.
someone
can
that
afford
cannot
it
afford
and
this.
he's not
Please,
buying
women,
it, he's
don't
just
try
being a
this.
cheap ass.
Biko, my sisters, don't try this with someone that cannot afford this. So I'm using God to beg you now.
That's not
Biko,
the
Adana,
case.
yeah.
Uncle
Adana
Ben,
quickly. Adana quickly give
Uncle
us a
Ben, since you want to,
disclaimer.
hello, Uncle Ben,
Yes.
Uncle Ben, no, since you want to go that
Yes,
route,
ma.
why is it that it's not a crime when a woman, buys luxury stuff for men? There's a crime when a man buys for a woman. Why is that? Because women are building houses for their men, buying them
Uh-huh.
expensive wristwatches, and all of that other luxury.
Why should a woman build a house
Why is
for
it
a
that
man?
when it comes to woman,
Why
That's a
should a
very good question, Chucky. Why should the woman
why
now?
build
should
a
a
house
woman build
for
Me,
her
I
for,
don't
man?
know
for,
about
for,
that
for
one. No, building
I
house.
don't know about
Biko.
that. I don't
Uh-huh.
know. I've never heard about that one. It's okay. Yeah. Sibi, you posted something around you
What?
that this lady.
It's
I was arguing with
2025.
Abby. Sorry, I was arguing with Abby. I think later on today we've been at the battle throughout today, and she mentioned something about. Sorry, where did I get that one from? I think her building a
Yes,
house
I'm eyeing
in
you,
the
Chucky.
village.
I am.
Building a house in the village, and I asked the question: why is she building a house in our old village?
With her
It,
own money, as opposed to
with her
what?
own, yeah, with her own money.
As opposed to where? Your own village?
I don't know. I don't know about that, but I've never seen a woman, a full-grown woman, but building a house in our own village.
That's
Rather,
where she's supposed to build it. Because it's her
no, it
money.
doesn't make sense to me. If you say to me the woman should build a house somewhere else, that's a house as an investment. That's fine. But building a house in our own village where she's not supposed to be in a man's house to do all that thing. I don't understand
I
that.
want to ask a
Chucky,
question. If I'm
Yes.
married
But
to
Chucky, you just
somebody,
said it's an investment.
How do you? It's not an investment building in the village. You know that, right?
sorry, no, I want to do. It doesn't matter what it is, Chucky. I want to ask you a
Yes.
question. So if
Mm-hmm.
I'm married to somebody and we live in Lagos, right?
Mm-hmm.
I cannot go and build house in my village in Asaba.
Your
It doesn't have to
hometown.
be an investment.
That's your village.
It
Your
doesn't have to
own
be an
village.
investment. Yes.
Oh my
Mm,
God.
no,
Why is it
I
red
don't.
flag?
No, Uncle Bino, do you understand what I'm saying?
I got you. I'm behind you 1000%. Don't mind this
Uncle Beno
sister.
does not understand. That's why he
Just
has not argued. He just said, I got you. If Uncle Beno understood, you would have argued already.
why?
Let me tell
No,
you.
why would a woman go and build house in her husband's village or something?
In her own village, that is a
In
red
her
flag.
own village.
With her own money. Why is it a
What's
red
wrong with
flag?
that?
No, that's okay. I don't have problem with that.
It's not your money.
You don't have a
It's not
problem
a
with
red
that?
flag. Why is it a red
No,
flag?
I don't have problem with that. If a woman
You can
wanna
say
build
you don't like
her own
it.
house.
Not that it is a red flag. It is her money. It is her village. She
Frankly
has her
speaking,
reason.
if you can afford it, go for it. My wife did. I don't give a shit. I'm like, baby, in fact,
Okay.
Chucky, but
I even help her
Uncle
work on the
Ben.
plan, sir. So that's no
So,
big
but
deal.
Chucky, why is that a red flag for you? I want to understand. Why is that a red flag?
Maybe it's because where I'm from, actually, because when I see things like that, people tend to say, there's nothing wrong with that, if you get what I mean. I mean, I'm just trying to say is a woman building, a full grown woman, who, I mean, supposed to be in the man's house and everything like this. Now, if she was really in that kind of relationship with this man, I don't think the man will say, I don't think that's wise for you to go and build, use all your money. You don't have no houses or anywhere else. You just want to go and build it there. Why don't you invest that building somewhere else where you can invest it? Then you can think about doing something back home. But seems to me that that's the only house she has done in the village. It does not make sense to me in terms
Okay,
of investment.
Chucky,
But
hold
that
on, no,
doesn't
my
mean it's
brother.
a red flag.
Just let me understand better. The lady and her husband, they don't have a house of their own.
No, they do.
They do
They
have a
don't
house,
because
right?
the man is
So
broke.
no, Chucky said they do.
They do not, Uncle Ben.
Because
They do not.
Is the
they
story
do
that we
not
just
have they don't have their own
This
house.
afternoon.
They don't have their
No,
own house.
they
That's what
don't
I want
have
to say.
their
Sorry.
own house.
No, they don't have their
Wait,
house. That's what I wanted to
What's
say.
going on here now? Uncle Beno, is this
okay.
actress story? Is this actress story we're talking about?
Ah,
The
hmm
actress
is
that
this
is the reason we have this live stream is what we're arguing about here. The actress that just came to say her husband wants to buy her. That's what he's talking about. He doesn't have money.
So the
And
actress is the one
you're
that
having
went to
red
build
flag.
house.
How can you
This
be poor and
actress
be
is the
having
one that
red
went to
flag?
build house in her own village.
Yes.
She was already building. That's not true. Hold on. She was already building the house
Before you
before
met
she
the
got
man.
with the guy.
And
She
she finished
completed
it.
the house at some point when they got married. What's wrong with that? Now the husband was saying, "Why are you?" Then obviously she posted the house maybe to her. I don't know, these online people. She posted her house like, "Oh, thank God I finally done it." The husband is upset. Like, why are you going and posting the house and making it like you built that? Like, why are you posting and letting people know that it's your house?
It's
But
your
it's my
house and
fucking
not
Mm.
house.
ours.
Okay.
It's
The
my
husband is a
house.
red flag to start with.
He's
The
already
husband is
right.
a red flag. The wife
Mhm.
is
Something
a
I
stupid
was doing is
woman.
like now I bought my house. If I moved to be with my husband in future, and I was in the process of purchasing a second home before we got together, should I not celebrate my win that I was doing way before you came into the picture? Why do you want me to not post that thing? Because it's making you feel some type of way as a man because you don't have it. That's not my problem.
So
It
can
seems
somebody
like
tell me, do they
this
have
lady
their own
married
property
down.
somewhere else? Do they
What
have
does
their
it
own
matter?
property
He
somewhere
doesn't
else?
have money.
He doesn't have
No,
Why?
property because
Taki, they
any
do
man
not.
that's not happy for his wife or his girlfriend, because even
Mm.
now that even if I get married, I still have plans to buy property that is for myself, for my kids,
Um,
to set them up for the future. That's nothing to do with my husband, and he's fully on board. He's like, yes, that's a good idea. Do you understand? Any man that's not insecure and is not trying to pocket watch his own wife or be pretending that he's the one that's bringing something to the table when he's not, men are not going to be insecure about something like that. They're going to see that as an achievement. They're going to pat you on your back and be right behind you to support you. Why is that a big thing? You
Also,
setting up
Okay.
yourself.
TC, you're
Okay.
even
This
going
is
too far. Why should
Okay.
they have a house
uh,
together when he doesn't have money? So are you saying that she should have used her money to build a house for both of them?
For both of them.
Okay, I think she used the
Because
wrong
the guy is
context.
jobless.
I think she used the wrong context, right? If she said on this live stream and she said that she's building a house for her parents back home, that I will understand. But when she mentioned I'm building my house in my
But
home
it's
village,
her house. What's wrong with that? I come from Uganda. If I want to build a house in Kampala, I'm going to build a house in Kampala because maybe when I go to Kampala, I want to stay in my own house. Not
are
in
you
my
from
family,
are,
not in my family home. My
are
husband
you from
shouldn't have an
Kampala?
issue with that. There's no problem with that.
Are
What's
you
the
from
problem?
Kampala?
I don't understand. What's the problem? I
Oh
should
well.
be building a house for my parents and then with your you know how family homes are. You go there, everybody's in the house. You don't have your own peace of mind. You want to build your own house where you also have your peace of mind. You close your front door. Nobody comes to visit you or
okay.
unexpectedly. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, let's do this because I have to leave, and it's like you people want to take me to where my leg no go touch ground. Simbi, this is your show anyway, but I want to say this to
After
the
you came to
ladies.
scatter it.
I did scatter nothing. Now they say I want buy 1.5 million naira wig. No even start. But this is what I'm gonna say concerning this topic of building house or no. Dear ladies, please, if you know your husband is yet to build a house, or as a couple, both of you don't have a house of your own, even if you have the money to build your own house, or you already going on with the project before you married your husband, please trend carefully, especially if that husband is a Nigerian husband.
God forbid.
This is not a statistical figure, but
Say you just married
85% of
Jesus man.
Nigerian men 85% of Nigerian men, they're not going to be happy if they don't have their own house and you are building a house
Nah,
and then you
not
want
at
to
all.
celebrate it, you want to throw it on their face. They won't be happy. I'm just trying to be honest and be candid here.
Yeah, so
So
can
you
you
have
tell
to
us why they
tread
won't be
carefully.
happy? Could you tell us why they won't be happy since you're educating the public
You
so
want
we
to
can
marry your
understand
own
where you're.
Okay, here
enemy.
is the
Yeah.
thing. The thing is that men want to feel like men. I think our pride,
What
our
part?
ego, our pride and ego play a
Mm-hmm.
major role in this. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you know how it is now. Even you will be woman now. Your brother marry one girl. Your brother still they try make things me marry. Before you know, the guy don't build one kind of fantastic duplex. He don't they celebrate and post am for social media. And the way she's presenting it is not showing that maybe they both built it as a couple or something. Even you, Dr. Adana, how would you feel about that? Let's call it what we know how our Nigerian men feel. I'm just being candid with you. You have to move. You have to move in a it takes a while before Nigerian men can come around and support you on that project when they don't have their own house. That's all I'm saying. You got to be
Okay, and
super,
Uncle
super
Ben, you know
careful.
why I asked you that question? I
Wait,
asked you
wait.
that question. I asked you that question to say this, okay? If you're married to someone and you guys just got uni together and this person decide, the woman say, okay, let me go build a house, my own house or whatever for my family, why she and her husband doesn't have a home, that is wrong in my opinion. And I'll tell you why it's wrong. It's wrong because that's not what marriage is all about, okay? Before you start building someone else's house, you need to start building your own first,
Yeah.
okay?
Thank you.
Before you start building anything for anyone, start with yourself first. Okay? So, Uncle Ben, everything you said, I support it. No man is going to put up with that nonsense. Any man that tell you he's going to put up with that nonsense, he's not the man for you. He's not that into you. A real man will tell you, what the heck? We don't have anything and you want to go and do what? It makes no sense because what marriage and relationship is all about, partnership is all about, is about putting your things together. And it's not about competing. If let's say the man has more than the woman, or in a situation where the woman has more than the man, real men are not like real men who their women are killing it, are not moved by that. They will back that woman up and say, yes, she's my woman, whatever she wants to do, I support her, it makes her happy. But it's always these insecure men who are questionable, their manhood is in question, that will come and be making all this noise. So at the end of the
Okay.
day, when you're in a relationship and in a marriage, It's supposed to be a partnership, not where you start investing on an individual basis. If you start doing that and you live here in the diaspora, if you like go and invest behind him or anything, if anything goes wrong, he's going to get a cut of that thing legally. Okay? If it's in the diaspora, wherever, he is going to get a percentage of that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please,
Uncle Dayo
Dr.
is in the
Adama, I
building.
have it. Dr. Adama.
I just hold on, please. I have to go now. I'll be listening. I will join with my phone, but let me go and check with my family if we are still staying or if we are leaving. So I'll be listening. Thank you, everybody. Simbi, thank you.
Thank you,
And
Uncle Beno.
Abby, you guys, thank you for doing a wonderful job. I will join you guys with my phone. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle Beno, for
Okay,
coming to
thank you,
scatter
Uncle
our live
Beno.
stream.
As
Bye.
usual,
Welcome,
Beno, go.
Papi. Mr. Dyer, welcome, sir. Good evening, sir. Welcome to the studio, sir. How are you doing today?
Good evening, CB.
Ah,
Good evening, Dr. Adama. Happy birthday. Sorry,
Thank you, sir.
I'm a public boss, but I'm hearing everything being said so far. And I want to say one or two things. Dr. Adama just spoke my mind. The thing is that the story we are talking about is very, very difficult because the lady was already self-established before meeting the man. And to me, that's why if you are going to marry somebody that is not up to you financially as a woman, please tread softly, tread with caution, because not every man can withstand their wife's success. If a woman that feels intimidated by the wealth now, that marriage itself, if you say marriage that they say that the man forgot to pay the bride price, that means the man was a deadbeat from the word go. So what is the woman doing with her? I mean, with him. So to me, when we are talking about all these things, we need to look at the genesis first and foremost, because even this woman as she is, she herself has seen the red flag before she went into it. She was much more than okay than the man. So is not happy about it.
Mr. Dyer, we can't
Please,
hear you.
why do you even go
Okay.
ahead to marry him? Sorry, please. It is the network. It's network. So I'll be breaking from time to time. But I don't want to say that to me it's a red flag. If a woman is much
Okay.
more successful than a man, if the man is not a supportive type, please don't marry him. Simple as ABC. Thank you.
Dr.
Thank you so
Adama,
much, Mr. Dyer.
Yes, I'm
Okay,
listening.
Abby.
Go ahead.
you
Yes,
see
Abby.
what you said this before. Every single one of my friends between 20, I want to say 27 to 30, have bought at least one house. Right? You even told us here about the success of your daughter as well. Women are not waiting anymore. And I've had this conversation. I went somewhere, I think last year, where I had this conversation amongst ladies. What is this obsession with? There's a lot of British girls that are saying stuff like, oh, I'm just waiting to get married and I buy my first house. Why? You have saved the money for your down payment, right? You have saved the money for everything else. You have for the legals, everything else. But you think you should be waiting for a man when you can actually go ahead. No, go for it. You don't even know when the man is coming. What is going on here? So I don't understand. If I already had the project going on before you and you come and meet that project, best believe I am finishing that project and it is only my name. And perhaps I can add our children when we have children to it as well that will be on that project. In this case that we're analyzing, that is exactly what happened. And me, I'm someone that supports women. If you have the money, you have the job to back up, please go and buy your house, go and do whatever projects that you want to do. Let any man that comes, when a man comes, in fact, my new what's it called? My new standard now is I want a man that also has property too, that is in his name. Let him do his own. Let's now come together and start to build together. So that you will not be talking about something that I already have. Have your own, come together and build. So I don't agree with all those projects. Let everybody have their own project before, then come together and start to build together. So that we also know what we're living with if anything happens, God forbid.
I
Hello,
understand
Dr.
what you
Dama.
just said.
Abby,
Yes,
okay.
I understand what you just said, and my response to what you just said is this: if you're going to get with someone and you have I always say this. You see, now it takes us to this word Africans don't like hearing. Most Africans don't like hearing. This is the word prenup, and it's just It's a way of protecting your assets. I mean, that's as simple as it is. You're protecting yourself. Have some legal documents where if you get with this person, your stuff stays with you. His own stuff stays with him. Whatever you need to do. If that's the kind of relationship you're going to be in and it works for both of you, who cares what any other person think? So long as the person you're with, understand and accept it. All I'm saying at the end of the day, protect what you have. And if you really, really are with someone who is matured and is not intimidated and doesn't care about what you own or have, he will say, I don't care. He'll ask you, matter of fact, he will tell you, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here because of you, not what you have. It doesn't move it. And I support what you said. If you are in a project and you get involved with someone and that person feels, oh, because I'm with you now, oh, you need to add my name to that distance. Why should I add your name? You didn't contribute anything to it. I want to make it my own baby. So why should I put your name in it? So at the end of the day, just protect yourself legally. That's all our advice. And everything you said, whatever works for everyone. All I want is for everyone to have peace. It doesn't have to make sense to any other person, so long as it makes sense to the two adults that are involved, then it's perfectly okay with me. Thank you.
Yeah, doctor, I want to ask you something, right? Hello.
Go ahead,
Yes,
Chucky.
Chucky, I'm listening.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Now you mentioned something about protect your property legally. Now, in the case of prenups, why do females have a problem of doing a prenup when asked to sign a prenup?
All right, so let me ask this question. When you say have a problem, be specific because you're talking to someone who signed one. So I want you to be specific.
Okay, no, you signed one. That's fine. Okay, but I've been in some cases, right? Yeah, probably the majority of cases or some other stuff. I've said, giving her advice that okay, listen, you need to seek for a prenup. I asked her that she has got to sign the documents or one or two things. I know of one case that happened. She got angry about it and she wouldn't sign it, saying, no, tried to use that emotional thing against the man, saying that, oh, you don't trust me, you don't love me, blah, 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 blah. But this man is trying to protect his investments. And he wants to know if this is the lady that can understand that what the prenup is. But she says no, she's not going to go for it. That is either you marry her as she is or not. But generally, females, ladies have a problem doing that. So I just want to know, I want to find out the reason why that is.
Because I think this, to be honest, now I'm going to say something that are going to make some women comfortable, but I believe
Mm-hmm.
not the women that are on this platform here that I know on a personal level.
Mm-hmm.
Women, most women, some women have this mentality that a man is supposed to care for them. And when you encounter people like that, that is their mentality. Automatically, just in a relationship, they believe your underwear, your pants, everything you have on is theirs. That is their mentality. Everything about you is theirs. And it's wrong. At the end of the day, is wrong. Like I said, when they gave back to you, they didn't give back to you with this man. You have two hands, you have two legs, you can go to work, you can do all those things that you need to do. Why do you need someone to validate you financially when you're capable of doing that? You can go to school, acquire those things. And like I always say, school is not for everyone. Acquire a skill, do something, start small, and build yourself up. And I agree with you. Yes, most women will have a problem signing a prenup because women are taught that the African culture that they're supposed to be taken care of. I'm sorry to say that. It is what it is. And the men are taught they're supposed to be the providers and the breadwinner. In whatever situation, their job is to take care of the family and do that. And I have no problem with that. But I, as a woman, and the kind of person I am, and as an independent thinker, and like Cece would say, I'm an alpha female. I like doing my own stuff at my own terms and condition. And guess what? It turns a lot of men who are mature, they know they're not intimidated by it. So, Chuck, I do agree with you. Women do they do frown at it. But this Sissy, Abby, Simbi, I can tell you without even them saying anything, They will tell you, where's the prenup? Let me sign it. I would sign it without a doubt because guess what? When you see a woman that knows her worth and knows what she brings to the table, what you have or what you don't have doesn't matter to her. And same thing apply to women. Women is okay for you to protect your assets. If you're going to be in a relationship with someone and you know he's not bringing that much, it's your job. And if your gut is telling you protect it, you want this person to sign a prenup, go for it. Because guess what? Ask yourself, why do African men hate paying child support? And why do women at the same breath abuse child support? At the end of the day, a man feels, oh, I've given back to that child. Let me give you whatever I can afford. But that's not how child support works. Child support works based on your income. You're supposed to take care of that child. So at the end of the day, the child is the person being protected here. So at the end of the day, that's how I look at prenup. Protect yourself first before any other person. I hope I answered your question.
Yes, excellent. That's very
Yes,
excellent. I
ma'am.
mean, that child support thing, that's nice. Some people don't understand the fact that that child support is for meant for the child rather than buying a wig. Just saying. But it is what it is anyway. Thanks for that. Anyway, I appreciate that.
Thank you, Dr. Dama. Thank you so much, ma. Chucky, you're good now, right?
I'm very good, thank you.
Chucky that doesn't want to buy wig of 1.2 million. Chucky, come on now.
Nah,
Are
nah,
you not our brown sugar?
no, you can change it.
Chucky.
uh, okay.
Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben, please. I want to go to my second story. I don't know if you can pull up the one.
Hello, Simbi, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Simbi, can you hear
You.
me?
Yes.
Ah,
Oh,
it be
I don't
like
know.
say
Can anybody hear me? Totally screaming. Uncle Ben, I can hear you,
yeah.
sir.
Okay, unfortunately, I'm not with my
Uncle
computer.
Ben.
I'm just on my phone. I can't share what you want me to share, but maybe you can just explain to them. Okay?
Okay, I'll just explain. Okay, that's cool.
Mm,
That's cool. That's cool. I'll just explain. Okay. My next story is about a girl. She's in her early 30s, specifically 32. I saw the story on Dr. Shah's page. So she said every of her boyfriend that she brings home, the father will reject them and say no, he's not interested or he doesn't approve. And now recently there is Dr.
what
Adama,
up?
did you say something?
Ubeno,
Please,
can
where is
you
your
mute
restroom?
yourself, please?
Okay,
Upstairs?
Uncle Beno, please
Back there?
mute
Can
Oh,
you
yourself
mute
sorry.
later,
yourself,
please.
Can
Uncle
you
Ben?
please mute Uncle Ben? We don't want to hear him going to the restroom, Biko.
Ah, hey, Zurike Ada.
Doctor. So, like I was saying, she's 32. Every time she brings a boy home, the father will be like, no, I do not approve. And the mother doesn't say anything. And now there's a guy in her life presently now. The guy is saying, okay, I want to see your dad. I want to see your family. And she's like, oh, no, I don't know what to do because I might take him home and daddy might not approve. And then I'll be disappointed. So this is another crazy love story. She's in a dilemma. She doesn't know what to do. My question is, what is she supposed to do? How is she supposed to get her father to up? I don't know what she's doing wrong. There might just be a reason why the dad is saying no, I do not approve. So what we should do, because it's a crazy story. What do you think
Sorry.
she should do?
Okay. The question is now. Sorry, not the question actually. Is the where's this story coming from? Where does it originate from? Is it
It's
from
from
Nigeria?
Dr. Fala's page. She needs
Uh,
advice. Can you hear
she
me?
needs advice. Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
So technically, it's from Nigeria, if I'm correct. This story is from Nigeria.
Mm, yeah, it seems so.
Okay. She's 30 years old, and the
Because he had
father
the
does
last
not.
time there, so I cannot specifically say she's from Nigeria. It could be any of the African countries.
Hmm. To me, what I suggest for her to do is to go for who she knows, not to please the father. There's no point for that. There's no point for trying to impress or try to please your father. Whoever she goes for is goes for, because if she eventually marries someone that she doesn't love, she's going to end up in she's going to end up in disaster. I suggest to mind who she goes out with. Let her make that mistake by the person she chooses, and that's the if the father doesn't like it or not. That eventually she's going to come. He's going to come round and accept him for who he is and for what
But
the daughter has decided for. So I suggest that she goes ahead with whoever she wants to go with, and rather not to please the parents, the father, or whoever it is.
wow, Chucky.
Mm.
Better than done. You know, African parents and blessings. Oh, I don't give her blessings. In that case, what is she supposed to do? As Africans, we are big on our traditional marriage. We are
Yeah,
very
okay,
big
yeah,
on. I mean, look at the world now.
yeah, I do
Like you're
understand where
saying,
you're coming from right
oh,
now.
he
Yeah.
has not paid my bride price and all of that. Yes.
Mm. So she's
Go
waiting.
ahead.
She's 30 years old now. She's 30 years old now. She's waiting for the father to present a
Actually, she
man
said she
to
wants to
him.
get married.
Is that what you're trying to say? That
I'm
okay, this
sorry.
lady can't make her choices. Sorry,
No, it's not
can
like
you
she
hear me?
can't make her choices. She already. Yes, yes. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear
Can
you.
you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
She
you.
has a boy. Sorry, she has a man right now in her life who wants to see her dad, her family generally. But she's
Hmm.
afraid that, oh, if I take him home, daddy might not approve. So that's where the
Okay, from
problem
past
is.
experiences. From past experiences.
Exactly. I think she's traumatized already and she's like, oh no, I can't go through this again.
No, sometimes it
And
can come up
then
with
you
sometimes it can involve where the man is from. Is he from the same place? I mean, it's complicated when it comes to African way of marriage stuff when it comes up to that. But I suggest that the lady go ahead with what she wants to do, whether the man
without her
accepts it
father's
or not.
blessings.
Whether he accepts it, yes, it happens with or without. It's not
Hmm.
compulsory.
And
It's not compulsory.
so do you think he'll come around in the future? Do you think he'll come around
She's
if
30
she
years
goes
old. She when is going to be 50?
okay? So because it's very easy to do what you want to tell me. By the end of the day, the Bible say, honor your father, mother, respect your parents, all that. And then we
My
all know
first
how important it is for our parents to give their blessings. So that's why
We
I'm
know,
asking
yeah,
this question.
we know that it's very important for parents to give the blessings now. God forbid, one of these days, she's 30 years old, right? Yeah, and just look at it. Time is not on her side. Time is not on her side. She's got to move on. She's got to come to a stage and says enough is enough. I can't deal with this anymore, and go with the actual man she loves. There's no point waiting. There's no
unfortunately.
point.
Okay, that's cool. And some people are agreeing with you in the chat. Luke is agreeing with you, and Sister Dana is also agreeing with you. Thank you so much, okay. Hey, let's hear from you. Sissy, are you close to your phone? Oh, Sissy is busy. Abby,
Yeah.
Abby
I
baby,
don't know why I'm
Why?
laughing.
Don't call me. Oh, don't
Abby,
call me.
Ada
Oh,
baby.
don't call me. We're fighting. We're fighting.
How are you today?
Man. Now you want to ask me how I am. I'm
no,
okay. I'm doing fine.
Chucky, you know you refuse to buy expensive wigs, so Abby is not happy. So just
Thank you.
Oh,
let Abby be. Abby,
I'm not
uh,
going
Abby,
to
what do you think?
lie. Everything that Chucky said is
Mm-hmm.
100. I don't know what else the girl wants. Even the parents, for their own sake, don't they want to carry their grandchildren?
I'm telling you, it doesn't make
I
sense.
don't
She's
know.
30.
I think what even we discussed backstage was even family and boundaries and all of that stuff, right? And this is what I'm saying. Sometimes I think we
Mm.
already know that this my mom self, she too do. Do you understand? It doesn't mean you don't love her. but some people are overbearing. You understand? So you can't say that you don't know that sometimes your mom maybe exaggerates stuff or overreacts or whatever. So that's why you kind of need to understand where your spouse is coming from, and vice versa as
Exactly.
well.
Yeah.
You can't say you don't know that your wife can be unreasonable sometimes. So you just have to manage things by setting boundaries so that they don't mix up. So my opinion here is the parents are clearly overbearing, very controlling. So I can't even imagine how it will be like when she gets married and the kind of instructions they'll be giving in her own marriage. However, she probably is going to have to get married without her parents' consent and her parents' blessings for now, and hope that they come around, because it's ridiculous. It's
It's
one thing
ridiculous.
to have reason. We talked about it the other day. Was it here? We talked about if parents still investigate. Was it here, CB? The parents still investigate.
Yes,
Well,
yes, it's here.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
Parents still investigate.
one
Yes,
thing
they
for
still
parents
do.
to investigate and say, we found out that every 5 years somebody goes mad in their family. Oh, I don't know what happens these days. But it's one thing for the parents to give you a good reason that we went to investigate. This is what we saw. This is what we heard, and we're advising you to not go ahead. But it's another thing to just be little things like she's Igbo, she's Yoruba,
She's Yoruba.
she's
It's
one
Hausa.
nonsense or the other. I'm
Mm,
so sorry. No, she should
no.
go and marry, and they'll be
So,
okay.
yeah, CB, you mentioned something out there in your analysis that time. You said that
Yes,
it's just the father, the mother is not involved. Is that what you said?
yes, yes.
So, so that means the mother is
Almost like
fed
she didn't
up.
have a say.
Yeah, no, I think she's fed up.
Hmm.
I think she's fed up because of the potential she has brought in the past, and the man is saying no, 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 and the mother is there, and she's like, I think she's fed up. She's just folding her hands, and she just every woman
Or
mother's dream is
Chucky,
yes.
or Chucky, maybe she never had a say from the beginning, from the first boyfriend the father did not approve. Maybe she never had this. It could be angle too.
CB, you keep going in and
Can you
out.
hear me, Chucky?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can hear you
Keep
clearly.
going in and
I'm
out.
sorry. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
How
it's
about
Yeah, I'm
better.
now?
sorry. Yes,
Better.
I can hear you now better.
Okay, so I was saying that what if she never had a say from the beginning? What if she's not just fed up right now? What if she never
That's what
had a
I'm
say?
thinking.
Like first, yes, the first guy came and mama didn't, it's more like whatever your dad says goes.
Mm.
I think that
Like,
man is controlling you guys. I think he's that controlling father, controlling husband. It is his say and his say alone. He can't be convinced otherwise. That's what I think. I don't think the mother ever had a say.
And
To be
how old are we talking about? How old is this person we're talking about?
She's 30 years
30.
old already.
she's 32. No, she's
Oh,
32
Oh,
specifically.
32. Ah,
32.
you've even made it
Yes.
worse. I thought it was 30.
no, her dad is
You've made it worse by
No, I
32.
said that
I'm
several
32.
times. I said 32.
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
you mentioned it's just that your
Don't tempt
network
me.
was going in and out, I think. That's
Oh,
why.
Mm,
okay. And
okay.
you know that thing Chucky just said something. Abby just said something. You know your parents and who they are, and it's good that you know your parents, and it's good that parents know their children too. Just like me, my parents know me, and I know who they are. So if I was placed in a situation like that, the wedding would have happened since. And if
Mm,
listen, at the end of the day, listen, you get to a stage in life, you have to start making your own decision. You see all this
exactly.
daddy has to approve this, daddy have to approve listen, I can't function like that. I can't because you know why? This is what they call, do you know the damage it does to your child?
Emotionally.
Ju- Emotionally, you depriving. Listen, let me tell you, there is no blessing like God's blessing. If I bring someone now, my parents said this is not they will not support it. I will marry the person behind them. I'm saying my
Bam.
own, no. Only
Bam.
una should answer their name. Because when it
Blessing
comes to the time of accountability in front of God, I will stand by myself and not next to my parents. So
blessing
as
or
much
no
as I
blessing.
love my parents,
Ah, Dr. Adama, you are wrong, go. You are wrong, go.
What? Uncle B, why is she wrong?
you see, this is
Dr.
exactly
I,
Dama.
I just
yes.
I just hear I just hear I won't listen to my parent, and as a parent, the thing just do
But
back for my head. I don't even know why
Uncle
she don't
Bino,
but
post
why are
it.
you
Uncle
talking like
Beno,
Except
this
that
that
no
now?
verse.
Uncle Bino, let me ask you a question now. Let me ask you a question now. If you have found
Okay.
the love of your life, that very woman, and your parents are saying no, 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 are you going to follow
What happened?
your parents' advice, or you're going to go with your instincts?
I'm gonna ask my parents what are their objections. And if their objections are reasonable, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to ask the lady. Let's work this thing out. If it doesn't work out, I'm going with my parents. I'm sorry.
Nah. Yeah, but you are the one who knows that girl more than your parents. You
Just
know
like
her.
when he said,
I agree.
Chucky brings back to what
That's why I
we
said I'm
discussed
gonna.
2 days ago.
That's why I'm
When
going to.
Ben said if there is a
That's why I
fire,
said I'm
his
gonna
wife
find
and
out
the mom,
what
he
are
said
the
he will pick his
objection.
mom. So you see where he stands. So it's not, it doesn't surprise me that he said he will pick his parents. So that's, you see, they say when men show you who they are, just believe them. It goes to back to that question I asked the other day. If there's a fire and you have an option to put between your parents and your wife, what will you pick? Ben said he will pick his mom. That the
I
wife
Can
plead the
can
you
work.
fifth.
drop CB, please drop the link for CC and
So my mom should die. My mom should die for a woman that can divorce me tomorrow. Don't let me do African DC now. That's what they make
most
una put
mothers already
context.
broke
Make una dey
anyway.
put context.
Oh, Kabino, no, no, no. On that part about the parents choosing for the lady. The lady is 32. She has to move on.
CB,
Make a decision to herself. It's not. She's 32.
CB,
Can't. Mhm.
where is
Chucky,
CB?
let me just clarify what I mean. I won't lie to you. I've not been following. Maybe it's network. That's why I logged in to hold the space for Cindy.
Okay.
Now,
We
Chucky,
need
I've
the
not been
link from
following.
Beno.
If what you were saying is it right for parents to choose for their daughter
Uncle
or
Beno,
son?
can you
That
drop the
is
link if you're
absolutely no.
holding it for Simbi? Can you drop the link? Someone wants to come in.
Okay, let me. All
oh
right, let me
God,
drop
so
the
God.
link. No verse, Dr. Adama, no verse. When I don't carry this show, go where I don't even know now. When I want to go by me. Chucky, no verse, so I just hear you parent. Now I
Honey
jump
babe,
you, make
the
no be
link is
say,
in the
when
comment
I want go
section.
turn my
I've
children
dropped
to
the
Gen Z.
Everybody
Okay, the link is there.
Gen Z.
Thank
Gen Z
you.
is just chilling. Gen Z is collecting stray bullets.
I'll be your own on that one. I can't help you on that.
It's not in our own. I'm here to protect Adama. Chucky, you
okay.
started this thing backstage. Just leave Abby
Uncle
alone.
Beno, Uncle
Ah,
Beno, Dr. Dama was actually saying, and I think
Okay.
she was done.
why we having
Dr.
network
Dama,
problem
please,
today?
ma.
Oh
Okay,
God,
Why
this
there's
is
we?
what I was
network.
saying,
Village
Uncle
Network
Beno.
support
people.
This
is
is what I
not.
was saying. Uncle Ben, can you hear me? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you. I can
Okay,
hear you.
this is what I'm saying. For a lady who is 32 years old, anyone she brings, this is how the third or second man she brought, her dad said no. Okay? There comes a point as an adult, as a grown adult, you need to take a bull by its horn and do what is for you and not your parents. Okay? All I'm saying is that just like we say, parents, you know your children, children should know their parents. So my parents know the kind of daughter they have. It's just I'm just speaking of me, Adama. If I was placed in that situation, I will marry that person behind them, whether they give their blessing or not. Because you know why? It's all of listen, I love my parents. I'm not saying I don't love them, but there comes a decision.
Chinekele.
What is this? All this
Please,
fairly
who is in the
lalas.
kitchen?
People
Please, can
should
you mute
mute
your
now.
mic? Oh God, Chucky.
It
Chucky,
wasn't
mute
me.
your
He
mic.
wants to give us headache.
Can
It
someone mute
wasn't
their
me.
mic, please?
It wasn't me.
Only babe,
Have we lost? Who
continue.
have we lost? Have we lost CB or
Since they're
UB?
watching this game, Only babe, please go ahead,
I'm
take
here.
off.
I'm
Can
here.
I,
I'm
can I,
here.
Welcome.
sorry, can I say something? See this
Welcome,
asking
ma.
of,
Odi babe.
hello, see,
Odi
hi
babe.
everybody. See
Welcome, ma.
this asking of parents. Is there a guarantee that if your parents bless your marriage, that the marriage will work? Please tell me, because there's no guarantee. Now you're an adult. I am bringing up 2 boys. All I can do is impart my advice, good or bad. When they become an adult, they will now decide, because I believe I brought them up in the right way, to decide to listen to my advice or not. Now, I know as a parent, it is frustrating.
Can you mute your mic, Uncle Patrick, please?
Sorry,
I
can
think
someone
that
mute
thing is
their
coming
mic,
from
please?
either Uncle Patrick or so.
Sorry, can someone mute their mic? So let me just continue, then
Let
someone
me
else can take
see.
over. What I'm saying
Okay,
to you
go
is
on,
that
continue.
As parents, all we do is do our best to impart advice to your children. When they come to adulthood, they will have to make their decision. We cannot live their life for them. All we can do is impart our advice as parents. I know a lot of friends of mine that their parents pressured them to marry. I can tell you the damage and the emotional train wreck that these friends of mine, listening to these same parents that we're supposed to respect. Yes, you respect your parents, but are we not supposed to have critical thinking as an adult? For me personally, I say this and say this again. Your parents will only advise you. You are the person that will make the ultimate decision in terms of your life partner. Now, I have a cousin of mine that her first husband was introduced to her by my aunt. The second husband was introduced to her by my aunt. Please ask me that this respect that we should listen to our parents regarding our marriage partner. Why is my cousin going through her second divorce? Because I say this and I say this again. I don't understand this mentality where you would choose a life partner for your child. I come back to what Benel said in terms of if your parents object to your life partner, yes, you should have a conversation. What are your objections? But if the objections don't make sense, and it's just oh, I don't like her because she's Elsa, or I don't like her because she's this or that. That doesn't make sense. You as the child have to make the ultimate decision that, you know what, I'm sorry, mom. In this case, I love this person, and for so and so reason, I'm going to marry her. Sometimes as adults, we need to say that we're adults. I do not understand why at 30, 40, 50, you're still allowing your parents to control you in terms of big decisions like life partners. God forbid, at the end of the day, your parents will not be in your marriage. They will not be in your bed. They will not be in that marriage. And at the end of the day, these parents will depart the earth eventually. And it is you that will be in that marriage. So I say this again, you can be respectful to your parents and make them aware that, yes, I do understand your reservations, but mommy, please respect my decision as an adult. There's nothing wrong with saying that to your parents. And if you say that, that shouldn't be this argument that you're disrespectful to your parents. That's what I wanted to say.
Thank you so much, honey babe.
Thank you. I just get frustrated because I have friends of mine that have listened to these so-called parents and they've gone through train wrecks of marriages. And at the end of the day, a lot of the same parents have to now apologize to these children and say, I'm sorry, my dear, I advised you incorrectly. And sometimes your parents can be wrong. I am bringing up my children and I don't get it right. Some days it's like I'm going mad when it, especially with these boys. I know I don't get it right every day. So even as parents of adult children, you don't know everything. Sorry, Simba, I'll let you continue.
Okay, thank you so much, Ma, for your contribution. Uncle Patrick in the building. Uncle Patrick, good evening, sir. Welcome to the show. How are you doing today, sir?
How's everybody? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you loud and clear.
Uncle Ben, don't forget me since.
Uncle Ben is enjoying himself.
I hijacked you during the weekend. I've been busy too.
Good evening, Mr. Patrick. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, Susie, what's your name?
It's not Susie.
Susie, I love it. I so much love it.
Shocky.
How are you doing? I'm all right, thank you very much.
Dr. Adama.
Good evening, sir.
Happy belated birthday.
No,
you know what I see in this situation at 32. All these our African parents, let them take it easy. I'm serious. At 32, I have two of my wife classmates that pie at 30 something. One had fibroids. I don't know what was wrong with the sister. They pie in their late 30s. No married, nothing. Life is so short, the way some parents are taking things. I'm not saying parents should not investigate, but if a girl, a lady at 32, she's still afraid of bringing a man to her parent, that's serious. That's serious. That's why I like all these kids in this Western world. They do things by their age. When you are 20 and you enter high school in America, they'll make fun of you that you are old. I know some of my sons' mates are married. They graduated from secondary school. After 2 years, they are married. They go on with their life. The way we take things as if, what are people that their parents have pied before they got married? Who pray for them? Let's look at that. You should even be thanking God that you are alive by your prayer. I'm not saying you cannot, go and look for what is happening in the family, you know what I mean? Say, advise your son or your daughter. But don't take it so hard that your son, your daughter cannot come with a partner. How do you even evaluate them? How do you even know them? Why must you be saying no, no, no? It has happened to my senior sister. She's been in America for almost 50 years now. The first guy my dad wanted her to marry, she said no. I don't know where the guy is now. Maybe the guy don't buy. This person that has a son that's going to 50 years old is in her 70s. So what are we talking about? We don't even know the future. People are just taking it so hard. This is 32 years old. When my son is 18, you cannot tell them. They will tell you, Dad, I'm 18. I can come in anytime now. Even when, you know what I mean? There's a talk of war at home. When they have their white kids coming home, going home with they leave my house with their car at 1 o'clock. You know what I mean? This is America. They say, well, Dad, look at Jake. I'm no more a baby. Oh, we talk to them softly, but at 32, oh man, that's so serious. No. The parents are wrong. They are very wrong. Like Dr. Jama said,
What
do
happened?
you know the
He don't do
mental
anything
torture?
now.
Do you know the mental torture
Okay.
the girl
Uncle
is?
Ben, please mute
When does she want to
yourself.
bring a man to the house at 38 or 50? Cut it out. I'm
Can
serious.
you imagine? Can you imagine?
I want even my kids, I want them to be doing things fast. Get out of my house. I'm not going to push you. Yeah, graduate when your family friends are graduating. Get a job when they graduate. I'm not boasting. My kids start driving at the age of 16. They have their own car. Yes, I don't want to babysit anymore. They have their own car at 16. In high school, they ride car to high school. They get out. Okay, good. At 15, they start working. They will go and get paper from their school. They start working. They want to make their own money. So I will now owe them. I want to enjoy my life too now. What is wrong with the dad? I wish I know the dad. I can talk to him. You better cut it off. No.
Yes,
He has to cut it off. He has to cut it off. It's
he needs to be
ridiculous.
spoken to.
Yeah, the girl is for the girl to have even gone to social media. That means she doesn't have nobody. No uncle, nobody that can talk to the dad. All those coconut head dad. Now every
And Uncle
man,
Patrick, yes, it's
yeah.
not just about she said the mom is not saying anything. The mom would
What's wrong with you?
just, keep her. It's more like she doesn't have
The
any
mom,
say.
yeah, the mom too need to be blamed. You know that those kind of mama now will be saying the father would deal with, I wouldn't blame the mom. Maybe she knew the kind of dash she had. Why can't the lady go and meet the uncle and everybody? If they refuse, let her go ahead and do her wedding. Yes. People, their parents, the two parents have pie. They still marry. Nothing happened to them. God is our father when it comes to that. He's our earthly father. It's the truth now.
Okay, Uncle Patrick, I have a question though. Seeing that we Africans, we love our culture so much, what if she gets married, the civil wedding, and then ignore tradition totally, because that is saying no.
What if
So
you
you
get
are
married
proving that.
traditionally, or what?
No, I mean civil wedding now, like court wedding.
Yeah, yeah,
And then she's
that's all
ignoring
right.
Is it not
tradition
legal?
because
Why
No,
oh,
not?
I don't like this guy.
Court
yeah,
is
can I
legal
answer
now.
that question?
Listen,
Is it
even
not a
you
legal
people are
marriage?
married in church.
Is it not legal marriage? Is it not
Church is
legal?
not even
It's
recognized. Church is not even
Exactly.
recognized. It's the tradition and court that is recognized. She can go ahead
Yes.
and do court wedding.
Mhm.
Have we not seen people that will bring their picture that not even that they doesn't have paper in the abroad? They can't come to Nigeria. They will just use picture. I've attended one, and they will pray for both of them. All these things. I bet life is so short. I don't know, maybe because of my age, but life is so short. All this one,
okay,
and I'm
so
in
we
the
can make
abroad.
an exception and say it's okay to
Yeah, it's okay.
damn the consequences. It's okay to disrespect your parents.
It's
This
not
No, no, no,
disrespectful.
no, 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 Sylvie, it's not
It's
disrespecting.
not
It's not
disrespectful.
disrespecting.
because that's
It's
how
not
they'll
disrespecting.
see it. That's
It's not
Well,
okay.
disrespectful. You're an adult. Sorry, you're an adult. You're a full grown adult. I've told you about my cousin, live cousin, as in my mom's side, my mom's sister's daughter. She's on a second marriage because of my aunt. So what I'm trying to say to you, all these blessings that everybody's looking for, does it guarantee a successful marriage? It does
It's
not.
not compulsory. It's
I
not
don't
compulsory for
understand
a
all this
blessing.
story we're talking about. As long
It's not
as you're
compulsory.
respectful and you say to them, listen, mommy, daddy, unless you have something concrete. If the guy is DVing you and whatever, then fine. And they see it and they say to you, we don't want you to marry because of this. It makes sense. Their argument makes sense. But if you're doing it based on superficial, silly excuses like a different tribe, I'm sorry, it don't make no sense to me. And personally, I have to question the person that if you're 30, 40 years old and you still need permission from your parents, I question the way you was brought up. Now, everyone's doing traditional. I get it. But there's going to come a day when your parents are going to be no more. How are you going to make decisions? So you might as well start now when you're an adult. And I believe all of us that are parents, we parent our children to be independent, to make the right choices. So this idea, like I said, that at the age of 30, 40, mommy, can I marry this person? It doesn't make sense to me. My brother was pressured to marry someone, and I had to tell my mom, stop doing this. Now he's engaged and he's getting married. Now she realizes that she cannot be controlling who my brother wants to marry. I think all this pressure, yeah, is very dangerous because you now pressure your daughter or your son to marry who you like, and they may not even be compatible. And then for me, I don't want to be blamed for imposing someone onto my children. Because a lot of these children now will resent those same parents that pressured them or didn't allow them to marry the person of their choice. And then you have a contentious relationship with your parents. Is it worth it? And like I said, many of these parents, when they're 70, 80, when they get to a stage where they're near to deleting, they're now begging these same children. So use emotional intelligence and think about if you're going to make certain decisions and push your children, know there's consequences years down the line.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Sibi, I want to
Thank
add
you
to that.
so
I
much.
just want to say this.
Yeah, can I add something to that?
Okay,
Sibi,
go ahead.
Yeah, what she said is right on point. That's what should happen. At 32, she's on that stage now to take the risk, make a decision for yourself, and go. If the parents, the highest thing, it's not to me, it's not disrespectful for, as you mentioned, actually. The most respectful thing is this: if they don't support the marriage or anything like that, the best thing for both her and that man, go to the parents and say, "Listen, Dad, Mom, I'm going to marry this person. You are invited to my wedding." It's up to them to get themselves to that place or not. They're not forced. They won't be forced to go to the marriage. They're not obligated to go there if they want to because she has gone behind to do her own things. She's seeking for her own happiness, her own peace. So she's going there. She might as well just make that decision. Go ahead with it. It's not compulsory that you have to do a traditional wedding. The most recognized thing of a marriage is the church, as Mr. Patrick mentioned, is the church. It's rather you can't carry your traditional marriage and you want to come into to the United Kingdom or USA with that. It's not written. It's not written. It's not a signed document. So for her at 32, she can't make up her mind. It's baffling. It's just really baffling. And like she said, I question her upbringing. I'm trying to figure out, is it her own choice of previous men she has brought into the whole content, and the man that didn't see it the way he wants to see it. I don't know what he's looking for. Is he looking for Tinubu's son or what? I really don't understand. But she has to make a very huge decision to go on her own and marry the person of his choice. Let her go and make that mistake, because if you don't learn. That's my point.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Chucky. Uncle Patrick was going to say something. Sir, please, the floor is yours. Uncle
Yeah,
Patrick.
Cindy,
Okay.
you know a lot of people that they get it until their second marriage. Their first marriage will be very, very rough. Got divorced. But when you see these people now, see the joy of the Lord radiating in their life as if they just got married. You know, I'm going to give you an example. Bill Graham, the top evangelist in America, is late. I'm sure some of us know him. Almost all of us will know Bill Graham. The first daughter got married in church. She divorced, came back home, got married to another person, a man of God in church. This one, the second one, the man beat her face. So the other, she left the man and was homeless. Bill Graham just said he was just praying that the daughter should just come home. He doesn't even want the daughter to get married. They can't find. You can imagine Bill Graham in America, where no evangelists all over the world. He said the prayer was that this lady should just come home. They can't find her. Mental health, she became homeless. Eventually, God led her back home. She's an evangelist now. So things happen. If that can happen to Bill Graham, that is known all over the world, top evangelist, renowned evangelist, praying for the president. So the way people are just holding things, I'm not saying we wouldn't guide our daughter. That's our duty as parents, to lead them in the right way. But you can't hold them down so that we will not be blamed in the future. Counsel her. Yeah, there are some things that even my daughter, after counseling, I said, okay, if you don't want to tell me some other stuff, I have people that can talk to you. Yeah. People that you trust this person.
Wow.
Yes, can you go to this
Really?
person? I'll give them that opportunity. So she might be saying, Daddy may be hard if I tell Daddy this. Okay, can you talk to this person? And they'll open up.
Uncle Patrick, you are one in a million.
No, I was a
Really?
teacher. I was a teacher in Nigeria. I was teaching JAM students. Our Nigerian kids are very smart. Some of them might even be English that is holding them down. If you know all the things this lady we are talking to me, they will come to my office. They cannot even tell their parents. I was married then. All these guys, they will open up to Uncle Patrick. My office will be full. So as parents, we need to take it easy with our kids. Yeah. I told you, I have a 22-year-old daughter. I entered our room. She was watching Sex in the City. I said, what? Are you doing? Yes.
I'm sorry.
Sex in the City. I have to go back to watch it. So what is this girl watching? She's a graduate now.
She wanted to confirm. And she's an adult too.
God help us. It is well.
In a typical African home. Oh my God. That would be a very big issue.
Yeah. In Africa, your dad would they wouldn't beat you at that age. I can't even pinch my 18-year-old daughter, my last baby. If I pinch her and I smack, I will be in trouble. She will just lock her room. She don't come to my room. Well, what will I do? I can't break the room because my wife will hold my leg. and they will call police on me.
Can I make a
Thank
submission?
you, Cindy. Thank you for having me.
Can I say something?
Yes, sir. Thank you for coming to the show. Yes, that's Sissy, right?
Yes, it's me. Sorry, I was making dinner.
No
So,
wonder.
Hey,
yeah, I
Cece.
was listening. Hey, honey babe. I was listening in the background. So my only pushback is, I don't know who said, oh, if it's tribe, something like that, your parents should tell you. For me, I feel like growing up, you should know the kind of family you come from. If you know your family is highly religious, there's some things that are just not going to run with them. Why must you go and find somebody from a different religion to be the one to marry? They're just some battles that we just don't need in life. Is it really that deep? It's like, your family is their Muslim family. You now go and pick a atheist, or you go and pick a Christian to go and marry, but then you want to force them into that family. Your family should accept them. Your family should accept them. Why do you even want to put yourself in that kind of predicament to begin with? Just like if your family is very like classist, or they have this very snobbish attitude, or the kind of family you come from, what they're going to tolerate, what they're not going to tolerate. So even for you, in terms of when you're dating, why is that person even on your radar? Because at one point you chose that person to start making a connection. There's some things that you should, as yourself, you should just have in your mind, like, okay, in terms of like a red flag, they're not a red flag, but there should be some non-negotiables for yourself when you're dating. It shouldn't just be anybody willy-nilly. You now want to bring them to your family when you know you have an uphill battle with your family to accommodate that person or to accept them. Or if you know that that's the type of family you come from, be prepared and have in mind that your family is not going to accept them, and you're going to go out into your marriage, into your relationship by yourself. Stop trying to force them to come around. Stop trying to force them to accommodate you and this your new person. That's why for me personally, I don't understand people that like to force these interfaith marriages when you come from a very religious background. I'm just like, why are you setting yourself up for all this turmoil? Your family are never going to accept that person. You know that your family are never really going to accept it, but you want to, oh, mommy, daddy, oh no, this is the one I love. Is that the only person that you saw? Why does it have to be that person? So sometimes I feel like people just do things. I don't know if it's like to rebel, or because I know myself, personally, for me, I'm not going to convert to become a Muslim. I'm not going to go and start dating a Muslim. Yes, there can be amazing Muslims in this world. You can have great conversation. You can have maybe a relationship, girlfriend, boyfriend. But you yourself, you should know where to cut off certain things and not progress, especially when you're from a family that doesn't tolerate certain people, that doesn't tolerate certain people's race, that doesn't even tolerate certain people's tribes or whatever. If you know your family are like that, why do you even want to date somebody outside of what you already know from your family? It doesn't make sense to me. That's my only pushback. I just see it as like a battle that sometimes you don't need in your life. Is it really worth it? And then you want to cry and say, oh, I want my mom, I want my parents at my wedding, I want my family to be involved with my children. It's a battle that is just not worth it, because at the end of the day, if you plan to have a life with that person, you want to have children, you need to think long term. Because in the moment when the love is doing you, everybody's saying, I love you, fantastic. It's just the two of you. But when you have kids, it adds a different dynamic. I have a friend who, she's a Muslim, she's Indian. She married a guy who was Ghanaian. To this day, her family disowned her. Her children have no relation, not a single person from her family. And she knew the kind of family she comes from, a very racist family. She comes from a family, they're not going to back down on this matter. They said, if you want to be with this guy, they have washed their hands. They have disowned. They've been together 25 years, but her children have no relationship with that family. She has no relationship with her family. She's just with her husband, and fantastic. There may be the few people that it's worked for. They're still together. But what about if you've done all of that and your family have disowned you? Now you want to come back crawling with your tail between your legs to say, oh, mommy, daddy, accept me back. And the family have washed their hands of you, your children, you're on your own. To me, is it really worth it? Find somebody else. That's just in extreme situations, I'm saying. But in terms of this scenario with this lady who she keeps bringing guys, her dad keeps saying no. If you know that your dad is just being super fussy, your dad is just being overly protective, your dad is just like, oh, this is my girl, I don't want her to marry, nobody is ever going to be good enough. You know the type of parent, and you know that parent, if you go your own way, like Dr. A said, and a few other people, if you go your own way, marry the person, you know eventually your dad will come around. They'll get over it. That's completely different. But this one where you really want to force somebody that you know your family will not even accommodate, why do you want to do that to another person? I just personally never understand it. There's some battles that I'm just not willing to fight. And race, finding a white guy, bringing him to my racist family, or force him as a black person, you want to date a white person, the whole family is racist. Oh, we're in love. Why? What's the need? Find somebody else to date. Do you understand? So sometimes I feel like people just set themselves up for turmoil that is not really necessary, because you need to think beyond yourself and your partner and just understand that if you're willing to go on that battle, then you need to be prepared that your family may turn their back on you and you will never have that relationship again. And is it worth it for the person that today you're in love with? What about tomorrow? You're not in love with them anymore. So just think wisely. That's all. That's for me. There's some battles I'm not willing to fight. Race battles, background battles, classes battles. No, I'm not gonna do it. So it's just not worth it.
Can I push back a sec, please, in terms of what Cece said? I totally agree with what Cece says, and I'm going to backtrack in terms of what I said in terms of the tribe thing. Now, I've been brought up in the UK, and yes, I'm Yoruba, but the way my parents have brought me up, I don't understand the tribal thing. I'm very much, we are all Nigerians. So that's why I said what I said. So I want to just give you full disclosure in regards to... I'm personalizing it too much, but I know that if I was to come home with another tribe, and my mum mentioned it, I will pull her up and say, you've never brought me up that way, so why are you bringing it up now? So maybe I should have said that in context. But I do agree with what you said in regards to some battles that doesn't make sense. But I'm not talking about the extreme stuff where, you know, like you said, Cece, where you know that race is an issue. You know that my mum is marrying a Caucasian. So if I was to bring home a Caucasian, she wouldn't have a problem. So I know who I can bring to the house if I was to get married again. My issue is nitpicking certain things where you know that she's just doing it to have a level of control, because a lot of it is parents wanting to have that ultimate control over their children, even though they're technically adults. Though that's what I'm looking at, where you want to be you want to oppress your child so much that if she brings someone home, even though personally there may not be anything outwardly that is an opposition, you want to oppress your child. That's what I'm talking about, where there's nothing in particular and it's just silly excuses for the reason why you won't accept that person. And I do say this in context that I do agree that if you make a decision to marry anybody, and I'm all about accountability, if your parents don't accept it, be very much aware that if you made the ultimate choice to be with that person, you're on your own. So I agree with you that if you're gonna make a choice, in terms of a life partner, and it doesn't work out, are you prepared to run back to your parents? I'm a different breed of person. Like I said, I have a very, very strong-minded mother. I'm strong-minded as well. So we have these type of conversations, and I've always said through up until now with my kids, my mum cannot tell me who I should get married to. She knows that for the first marriage, and if I was to get married again, she knows. She has stepped back. I have to make my mistakes. She can only advise me. But I know that not everybody has that level of relationship with their parents. But I personally believe that in extreme cases, there could be certain things, race, religion. Like I said, I do agree with the religion thing. I think it doesn't make sense if you're from two different religions. But I think if it's nitpicking stuff where you can compromise and your parents are just being difficult, then you need to stand your ground and say, Mum, this is who I've chosen. Dad, this is who I've chosen. And I would love you to come, but if you don't come, I'll get over it. That's what I'm talking about.
Wow. Thank you so much, honey babe. I've learned a lot today, and I just want to quickly get our final take on this issue. I know you just spoke now, honey babe, but do you want to add something like a final take?
Can you come back to me? Let me hear what the others say first. I need to get some water.
Okay, yes, exactly. Okay, Cece, what's your final take?
My final take is, you know your parents. I think for me personally, my stance is go where you're wanted, go where you're appreciated, go where you're liked.
That makes sense.
That's just a general rule. If you're dating somebody and the person is saying, oh, my dad, my mom doesn't like you because of this, that's already a red flag to me, because I'm not going to come into a relationship and have to be doing cartwheels to win your family over. I'm sorry, it's exhausting.
Or walking on eggshells around them.
I just feel like it's just an unnecessary exercise. There's how many billions of people on this planet? Find somebody else. Because at the end of the day, you go into that relationship, today everything is sweet. We've seen so many examples, and so especially within an African context, we know how some African mothers, African in-laws can be. They will be the ones to ruin that marriage or ruin that relationship, all because you already knew from the beginning they didn't like your partner. Or you yourself, you knew that this woman, my mother-in-law, does not like me. There was a video on TV's show, a lady who got married, and she said from the beginning, the mother-in-law told her, 1, you're from another tribe, that's not gonna run. 2, she said, over my dead body that you'll marry my son. And she still went into the marriage. And then today, the man went and married the girl from his own village, and she's left with her 3 kids as a single parent, crying and lamenting. Oh. But you saw all of this from the beginning. So my thing is, just go where you're wanted, go where you're liked, go where you're appreciated. There's too many people out there. Find somebody else. That's just my take.
Wow, thank you so much, Sissy. And I agree with you 100%. Go where you value. What force people force self on people? It doesn't make any sense. Thank you so much, Sissy. Uncle Patrick, I don't know if you're still here with us. Can I get a final take, sir? Uncle Patrick.
Yeah.
I doubt Uncle Patrick is still in this.
Sorry, I'm here.
Okay, so what's the final take on this issue?
Yeah, like in my own house, we don't play race card. But one thing we tell our children that we are Christians. They grew up in church, they were born in church. We encourage them to get married to a Christian. That goes a long way in their relationship to help them. If they marry somebody that is of like mind, it has nothing to do whether you are white, brown, or black, but at least somebody of the same faith, which is very important. And I've had the opportunity of children leaving the house and calling back on how they are growing in their faith, going to good church, attending Bible studies, doing personal devotion. And we were even shocked that this kid could do that. So that's my take. We don't play race card, but we counsel our kid, we tell them, marry somebody of the same faith with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
What if your son decides to marry somebody who's Muslim?
Uncle Patrick, I don't know if you heard the question. I don't think Uncle Patrick is here.
What was the question?
Whoa.
So what was it?
Uncle Patrick, I said, what if in that situation, your son or your daughter decides to marry somebody of a completely different faith?
Yeah, we can't do nothing with that. That's my son or my daughter's choice. She has to live with that. We can't do it.
Wow.
Yeah, we can't do anything with that. Yeah. As parents, we just have to be praying for them. Yeah, we have to be praying for them. Life is, like I said initially, life is so short. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. I wasn't expecting your answer to be straightforward. Uncle Patrick, clearly, I said it before. I said you're 1 in a million. Someone like Uncle Bello might probably say, no, Koni Shele Lai Lai. That's me mimicking Uncle Bello.
Absolutely.
Uncle Bello was like, no, he can't know what to talk to you. Sit down. I can just imagine what will be going through Uncle Bello's head.
I find it funny, Simbi. Every time Uncle Patrick says something, you say, wow. There are parents out there like Uncle Patrick, you know. There's a lot of parents that are willing to allow even for the child to the thing is, how do you grow as a person if you don't make mistakes? And I think as parents, personally, you can only guide them. Like I said, my eldest is showing me shiggy non-stop. All I can do is just basically, advise him. He's getting punished non-stop, but everything I'm doing is for him to get to an adult. And all I can do as an old person at that time is to say, I hope I've trained him well. And everything I've trained him, I hope that it will equip him for the life he has to lead. We can only advise. We can't dominate. We can't control. I don't want to be that type of parent. I want to be the type of parent that I've trained them to a certain degree. And based on that, they hopefully would make the right choices.
Hopefully so. Thank you so much, Ma. Dr. Dama, I don't know if you're still with us. Dr. Dama has not spoken in a while.
Could you go to the next person? I am. Go to the next person.
Sorry, I'll
there's
finish
no
up
next
mine.
person.
No, it's me. I want to finish. I want to finish up mine. I mean, I'm of the opinion, that there's two things. Marry in your immediate environment. I don't like this passport bro thing that people do. And then the second thing is marry some like for like. As much as I'm saying that, you have the ultimate choice, I do agree with what CC says. For less trouble, what your parents, your parents' mindset, their mentality. So it makes sense that if you don't want to fight certain battles, or you're too weak mentally, or you're too dominated by your parents, then choose what they would like. It's only people like me that will do what I want to do, but not, do what I want to do. But I personally think that it's a case of, do you want to be fighting every day? If you don't, then it makes sense. Marry in your environment and marry someone that is similar to you. So if you're Nigerian, marry a fellow Nigerian. There's nothing wrong with that. And I do advocate for that. Marry your likeness. And in terms of what CC said, the thing is, people make mistakes. You can have parents that will say, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. At the end of the day, that you have a child that if they refuse to listen to you, what are you going to do? Are you going to handcuff them and basically imprison them? You can't. So all you can do as a parent is advise. You can generally say, I don't advise you to do this, but at the end of the day, they're an adult, even though they're your child. There's nothing you can do. If they want to go down that route where there's going to be consequences, you can't do anything.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, Ma. That's true. I agree with you 100%. Thank you so much, Ma.
Can you hear me?
And thank you for joining Crazy Love with CB. Yes, Uncle Ben, can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Uncle Ben, I can hear you, sir.
All right, no problem. I can hear you too. I heard you and Cici mention my name, and I've been listening anyway. It's just kind of funny when you guys were asking if a daughter should bring a Muslim husband. Now, let me shock you. If my daughter bring a Muslim husband, honestly speaking, I don't have problem with it. The only thing is, I will sit her butt down. Just hear me out. I will sit her butt down and ask her, do you know that as a Muslim, he has the right to marry as much as 4 wives after you? If she say yes, excellent. Do you know, as a Muslim, at a point he might say he wants you to be covering your head from top to toe? Is he okay with you? Do you know, as a Muslim, he is bound to control you at one point or the other? Do you know, when you are married to a Muslim, it's not like where you will start running your mouth and say, hey, it's a different word, we are equal. Once you are married, you're married, they take over your life. I'm sorry. It is what I've witnessed as Muslims. So if I tell my daughter that, and she say, oh, daddy, I'm okay with all of this, who am I to say don't marry? Who am I? So the only condition is, if you go, maybe 1 year, 2, 3 years later, you turn around and come and say, daddy, can you imagine? He just married one other wife. Daddy, can you imagine? He want me to cover my... I will kick you out of my house.
Uncle Ben, no, you would not.
No, I'm telling you, I want to enjoy my own old age now. I will kick you out because this is what you agreed to marry into. Now, there are great Muslim guys out there. There are great Muslim guys out there who may not do all of that. Don't get me wrong. But you
Very
just have to
true.
know that it is within his right to do all of that. You just
All
have to know
those
that
things, yes.
in Muslim religion, all these things that you Gen Z, Gen Millennials say, we are equal, we are partner, we're gonna do it. It doesn't work in Muslim marriage. It doesn't work. If the man decide to see you as a partner, to allow you to do whatever you want, please respect him as a Muslim. He's just giving you that grace. But if the thing flip, if you say, you know what, I don't like the way you go out, people can see the back of your neck, or people see your belly button, I'm sorry. It is what it is. So if it is okay with you, Mio, I won't stop you, Laila. I will pray for you. We will have a fantastic wedding, everything. If the man decides to change your name from what I gave you to Kuburat, if you change it to Hadizat, you are welcome. But me, I won't call you that too. I go tell the guy when he want to marry you. You don't call my daughter Kuburat or Hadizat too. I'm gonna call her what I name her. So that's my take. Thank you very much. Let me begin to my driving now. Sisi, I hope you are okay with my answer too. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Dama. Okay. Honey babe, did I interrupt you?
No, I was gonna say I'm impressed by UC's answer because this traditional. I thought he would no, unacceptable.
Same here. He proved us wrong, and I'm impressed.
I'm just in shock. So to hear him is very impressive. That means there's been a lot of growth. I'm just joking.
Yeah, gold star, Uncle Beno. Gold star for you. Gold star. Dr. Dama, are you still with us? Oh, Dr. A. Let me call you later. Dr. Dama is very busy. I wanted to hear a final take on this issue anyway. Because we're rounding up. I'm about to end the show. This is my show, even though it's on Uncle Beno's channel. Yes, Uncle Beno, this is my show. I'm bragging. Sorry. So thank you everybody for joining me. Thank you, Real Fam. Special thank you to all my panelists. Thank you, Cece. Thank you, Honey Babe. Thank you, Chucky. Thank you, Uncle Patrick. Thank you, Uncle Beno. Uncle Beno, you know your own thank you is special. Now let me go to the comment section. Thank you, D. Yes, Chucky was. Chucky. Hi,
Yes, my dad.
Chucky.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God.
Mm.
Welcome back.
No, I've been here. I've
Where
been
were
listening to
you?
everything. I was here. I was listening to everybody's.
Everyone was giving their.
Yes.
Yes, everyone was giving their final take because we are rounding up actually.
Okay, my final take.
You heard the story, right?
Yeah, I heard the story,
Yes, you
but
were here at the beginning.
my final take is this. She has to put on. Let me put it this way. As kids, we learn from our parents. We have to be taught how to make decisions. Either we make it right or we make it wrong. That's how we were brought up. For her to be at that age and can't yet decide what to do, it's a no-no. So for the younger viewers here, do not make your parents decide for you. You have to go out there and make that mistakes and learn as much as you can get. And also, what were your thoughts? As soon as you're 18 years old, you have to carry all that teenage years and go into the world and show what you learned from your parents. Either you learned it or you made a mistake. You have to go out there and make that decision. So she has to move on without the parents involved. If you involve the parents and it decides for the parents to bring up a man here, she is going to have problems because this is her parents that will control your marriage to God knows when. And she's never going to be happy. She's never going to be happy. So that's my take.
What's the point of getting married if you're going to be miserable, right?
Yeah, exactly. What's the
Hmm.
point? Because you want to follow your parents, you want to please your parents. No, it doesn't work that way. You'll be miserable, and you'll be like one time we had that conversation about some lady that didn't have sex with the husband for 4 years, something like that. That's what's going to happen.
Hmm. So basically this advice is for African parents especially.
To back off.
Let your kids make mistake, yes, and don't
Yeah,
control your
let them
children's
in.
life so much that they don't have a choice.
Yes, they don't have a choice. Let them back off. I have a daughter. I give her all the knowledge I have and everything. And when it's time for her to move on and stuff like that, I'll be happy she comes back to me and say, "Oh, Daddy, what about this way?" I have to give her that advice. This is okay. Don't do it this way. Do it that way, and see what the result is. At least she's sticking on her feet. But if she's scared to go and ask Daddy, "What about this man? What about this man? What about this, that?" Where are you going? I've got to ask that woman, where are you going then? So, parents, as a parent, I will back off whatever my daughter wants to go into. If she wants to go marry a Muslim, as long as she's loved, she'll be taken care of, I'm good. I'm sweet. It doesn't matter wherever the person is. Her happiness counts.
Thank you,
That,
Chucky. So basically what I'm hearing is religion is not a big deal as long as the person you're getting married to is a
sorry, say
good
that again.
person. I
Yeah.
said, so basically what you're saying is religion is not a big deal as long as she's getting married to
No,
a good man.
it's not a big deal. As far as the woman gives her that love that she wants, she's been searching for. Her happiness counts, not misery. I don't no.
Thank you so much, Chucky. I like all the
Yeah.
takes here from Honey Babe, Cece, Uncle Patrick, even my own boss, Uncle Beno. All of you guys just wowed me this evening with your takes. Like, I'm like, this is not what I was expecting. Oh, like everybody's just saying, I like it. I love it. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Chucky, for coming back and giving your final take. Thank you so much.
You're
And let
welcome.
me give a quick shout out to Dee for blessing the real fam. What I'm seeing is 1 million noise in my eyes. Dee, thank you so much for blessing the real fam. God bless you. God increase your pockets, replenish you. Oh my God. I don't even know what to say. But I just want to say, real fam thanks you. We love you. I will pray that your heart desires come to pass in Jesus' name. Thank you, Dee. Thank you so much. You're amazing. And to all my panelists, let me start again. Dr. Dama was here. Dr. Dama, once again, happy birthday. Hope you have fun. God bless you. Thank you for coming. It's your birthday, but you still spend some time with us. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for guiding us as usual. Thank you for giving us your wonderful takes. Thank you so much, ma. You're amazing. And to Honey Babe, thank you so much, ma. Every time you come into the studio, it's a pleasure to hear you speak. I learn a lot
Thank
from
you
you.
very much.
Yes, I'm
Thank you so much.
serious. It's a pleasure to hear your voice.
Thank
You
you.
see what I did there when I said you should give your final take, even though I know you just spoke. I was just enjoying the flow. I'm sorry.
Thank you so
Yes, I
much.
was just
Always a
enjoying the
pleasure.
flow.
Thank
You
you.
know, there's something about this UK accent.
You think so? Me and
It's
Cece, we got a very conk UK
yeah, because
accent.
yes, because my niece and my nephew, their UK
Okay.
accent is like that too. I love to
Really?
hear them speak. Yes.
No problem. It
So
was a very good show. Thank you
thank
very
you,
much.
Matt.
Very
Thank
a
you,
lot of
Stevie.
Yay!
say
I'll definitely be
say.
coming back for another interesting Crazy Love with CB segment. Because
When
I
the
love
next
to
Guys,
have
show?
you
can I just
guys
do an
here with me.
announcement? Can I do an announcement?
Go on, baby girl.
Since Abby is not
Okay.
here, Dr. Adama, birthday present for her. She has her own show tomorrow on her
Okay.
platform, Dr. Damages.
Okay.
Our time, it's 1 a.m. for UK people. Please
Oh
convert
my
to your own
gosh.
time zone.
Again.
But if you
Okay.
can come out,
1
it's going to be a great
a.m.
show. It's
Yeah,
a
we'll be
show
there.
about if your first daughter navigating those burdens in an African
That's me.
household. So
I'll
be
be
there
there.
or be square. That's her birthday present. So yeah, let me put out that
Dr.
announcement.
Damages. That's the
Dr.
channel.
Damages.
Yes.
That's the
Yeah.
channel, yes.
Yes.
And
Thanks,
also,
Lucy.
hello, honey babe. Why are you not bigging up yourself with your new channel, the Rebuild?
Okay, yeah,
Blueprint?
everybody. I didn't want to be rude. I didn't want to over, because it's obviously.
No, go ahead, honey babe.
Hi, everybody. This is Honey Babe. I've just launched a new YouTube channel. It's not easy, called The Rebuild
It's not
Blueprint.
easy.
Yeah, called The Rebuild Blueprint. I'll put it in the WhatsApp if Uncle Ben is okay with me doing that. I don't impose myself, but please listen to it. I'm really interested on your thoughts, any suggestions, any comments. But yeah, I've got 3 videos. Yeah, please let me know what your thoughts are. And yeah, I really would appreciate it for the support and comments. Thank you very much, Will Fam.
Sorry, what was it all about?
Yeah.
What's it all about?
Basically, it's called the Rebuild Blueprint. So basically, it talks about my unapologetic journey from leaving corporate, which is what I did 7 months ago, and navigating the kind of like craziness of entrepreneurship, because I'm starting my own business. So it's the raw, the reals, the win, the loses, and basically it just talks about my journey and what I'm going through. It's not easy. My mindset, kind of understanding that you check your bank account and it's in negative, all the stuff behind the scenes. So it's just basically to encourage other people that if you're in your 40s and 50s and you got tired of the 9 to 5 and you want to rebuild, hence the name Rebuild, just to encourage you that there's a space where you can obviously get encouragement and join our community and just get support and on the journey of rebuilding yourself. Hence the name Rebuild.
From your asset, you sound from.
Wow.
You did say you're from the corporate side, didn't you?
Yeah, I used to work in Citibank up until December in last year.
Oh, Citibank in Canary Wharf.
Yeah, I worked there up until December.
Okay.
So yeah. So it's
right.
the real. It's just it's not like it's actually me. So I decided I don't want to work in London anymore. I don't want to do the 9 to 5, and I just going into hold self-employed, hustling, and all that stuff. So yeah, it's a journey. So yeah, I just talk about my journey, and it's just storytelling based on what I'm experiencing as a new entrepreneur.
So what are you on to now?
I'm on my 3rd
That's
episode.
amazing.
And on my 3rd episode, I just started it a couple of weeks ago.
You have to subscribe to her. You see everything there. Subscribe to her.
So yeah, if you go onto the Rebuild Blueprint on YouTube, it introduces you to the channel, talks about the time of episodes. Yeah, it's still early, but it kind of gives you an impression of basically what I'll be talking about on the channel. So yeah, please, if you can have a look, any comments, any suggestions, I'm open to anything. So yeah, because I'm still learning from this whole YouTube channel from people like and Simbi and everybody. This YouTube is not easy at all.
It's not at all.
Yeah.
Anyway, a big congratulations to you, and wish you good luck.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Over to you, Simbi.
Yeah, thank you, honey babe. Thank you for being here, and congratulations once again. The Rebuild Blueprint. That's the channel. Please like and subscribe to support our very own Oyinkansola Honey Babe.
I love it when you call my name. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Sissy, thank you so much for being the love of my life. Some people are going to get jealous now. I know who's going to get jealous.
Thank you guys.
I know, but I'm not going to say anything. Thank you so much.
Can I just say, because I think Dr. Adana's back, wanted to wish you a wonderful, happy birthday. I really am touched that I've met you, even though we haven't met, face to face. And I just want to say, pray that God continues to bless and keep you. And God, I know that this year is going to be a blessed year. You're going, it's going to be higher and higher in terms of what you're doing in your life. And just wanted to wish you another happy birthday again. Thank you, Dr. Adana.
Amen. You see,
I'm just kind of
beautiful.
I'm just kind of jealous. My birthday was last week. I'm not getting all of this. Wow, I'm jealous.
Chucky, next time drop the link in the comment section. Hurry into the
Ye-
studio. It's like that. Sometimes you're shy to get into the studio. I do not know why.
Nah, no, it's not being
Mm-hmm.
shy. It's just me being busy and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll be driving
I'm
and
just
I don't.
teasing you. Come on, I'm just teasing you.
I have to explain that actually. All right.
Thank you, Chucky, for your take. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything. Thank you for joining the show. I appreciate you. Thank you, Cece. Yes, I was saying thank you to Cece before. Thank you, Cece, for your support, for everything, your
You're
contribution,
welcome.
your love. Thank you so much. And you're the love of my life, you know now. Thank you
Um,
so much. Sis. Now to our real fam, I see your comments. I see your contributions. Thank you so much. Special shout out to Comfort Adagri. She's been here from the beginning and she's been moderating for me. Thank you so much, sis. You're loved and God bless you. Um um D, thank you so much once again for the money. God bless and replenish your pockets. Thank you so much. Papi, yeah, Papi was once in the studio. Papi, thank you. You came in, you contributed. Thank you so much, Papi. You're doing great. We love you. Thank you, Real Fam. Juliet, I see you in the comment section. Thank you so much. Elizabeth Sati, thank you for joining the show. Sister Chinye, I saw your comment. Thank you so much for joining in. Um, who again? Who again? Real fam, I love you guys so much. Thank you for the support. I mean, I can't do this without you guys. And then without real fam. You guys know I have so much love for you. Um, who again have I not said thank you to? I want to make sure that I say thank you to everybody. Oh, thank you, real fam. Thank you so much. Please, if I didn't mention your name, please don't be upset. Look, I remember you were here. Thank you so much. AJ, thank you everyone. Please like, share this video and subscribe. Until the next time we meet, I'm still your girl CB and I'll be coming for another interesting episode of Crazy Love with CB. Thank you so much, guys. Bye and have a wonderful evening or morning, afternoon, wherever you are.